We're back, baby, in a big way, folks.
Hello, love.
We're here.
Dude, I think I am like...
Oh, shit. We have no video. Hold on.
That's okay. We'll do like a sort of like a documentary kind of setup situation right now with the black screen. And
today we're talking to the About That Action podcast.
Look, guys, we got a brand new setup. You can finally see how giant Josh is for real, but for scale.
He does look so much bigger than
holy
shit.
Jesus Christ.
We're all sitting in equal-sized chairs, and you can finally see the sheer size difference.
And Tom and I are not small guys, just so everybody...
No, you're not.
Nobody
As much
better
as we
fucking
joke,
think that, dude.
As much as we joke, you guys aren't. I think, like, because people in my family are, like, really, really tall.
Fuck, dude. We have 10 viewers in the stream.
No fucking way.
It's the highest we've ever gotten.
What up, everybody? Every week
Mr.
we're going to try to get at least one
just
more.
so you guys know, I started the stream. I know you were making chicken and rice, Tom. I started the stream a little bit early to kind of do some crowd work.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Bitcoin's fucking showed up.
Are you serious
Yeah.
already?
He's saying your cousin, he's saying your finance cousin is a fake finance cousin, and he's saying that you're actually really small.
No,
He says-
I'm looking at him, Mr. Bitcoin.
Mr. Bitcoin's shitcoin. He said to invest in shitcoin. This is crazy, dude. This is the most insane shit.
Hey, you know what?
Why
This is
me?
not a hat-related
also,
delay.
by the way, Mr. Bitcoins, how about taking a couple pot shots at these guys on
Yeah,
either
I know.
side of me?
I'm ready.
This
What?
whole thing
Dude,
was
I'm
like
ready,
laser
motherfucker.
focused on me. What
Mr.
the fuck
Bitcoin's
is my...
called me a fake Bears fan, dude.
Oh, that's true.
That was like
that
when
was-
the
you know
Bears
what?
were.
That was pretty
That's just
that-
as bad as calling you short.
Yeah,
or
that was
That was
really
pretty
fucking
fucking
awful.
brutal.
Saying
dude.
your
That was a
cousin's not real?
dagger in my heart.
My cousin is real. And he does do finance. He works with numbers all the time.
Yeah. Fuck. Welcome to About That Action, everybody. We kind of fucking started a little goofy because shit fucking popped off.
Related
We had a
to
fucking emergency.
It was a chicken and rice related emergency. As everybody knows, Tom is insanely jacked.
Name
He
5
needs
numbers. What are you
5,000 calories of chicken and rice every day, and
I'm 4'2". I'm sitting on top of 2 phone books.
Old phone books, not the new ones. There's no numbers.
Mr. Bitcoins, we're not naming any numbers because
Me
we're
and
not
Glenn
fucking
Danzig
nerds
going
like
toe to
you.
toe for real. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we're not naming numbers for
do
you.
you guys
okay?
remember
This isn't
that
the
video?
Mr. Bitcoins show, all right?
Yeah.
This is About That Action podcast.
You can tune into our other show, About That Finance, where we'll name all kinds of
And
numbers.
then you could call in, Mr. Bitcoin.
Yeah, you know,
can
Mr.
call in
Bitcoins,
and
you can
give
call
all the
in
fucking
with your
advice
crypto
that you
robot
want.
voice that sounds like shit, probably.
Yeah, dude, you sound like a dumbass.
Sound
Mr. Bitcoins
stupid.
from asshole New
You know
York.
who Bitcoin,
You're
Mr.
on.
Bitcoins probably has the voice of like that TikTok guy where it's like, hey, everybody, watch this now for insane videos of people doing things that you should not do.
And then
That's
the
what your
goat
voice is.
had an orgasm.
Yeah.
And that's what you
Fuck
sound
you,
like,
dude.
you fucking Mr. Bitcoin bitch.
Yeah,
And
you
everybody's
pervert.
right here. Everybody's right. You know what? There
Mr.
are
Bitcoin,
5
more like
numbers
Mr.
for everybody.
Bitch. Oh.
But welcome to About That Action podcast. We should go around the horn now on the new set where everybody can see us. We're facing forward now. We're no longer
We're all
sideways.
facing forward. Everybody can see everybody's face straight on, and you can see how giant Josh is.
And this is
Yeah,
gonna
it's
really
crazy.
fucking up the viewership,
Weird,
dude.
man.
Yeah, we gotta.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real like Ben Kissel situation. From
Oh
last
yeah, you know
podcast
what?
on the
First
left
time
side.
chatter right here. You know what? I'm gonna allow this in the chat. You know what? It is Mr. Bitcoin. That is true. Thank you
Dude,
for that.
absolutely killed him in the chat with that one.
Yeah, fucking
That was a nuke. That was a
roasted
nuke. Thank you so much.
Eviscerated him, dude. Yeah, thank you so much.
Probably not a dog.
Probably not a dog.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. Probably not a dog.
Let's go around the horn, guys. Who are we here?
All right.
Oh. Well, I am a fucking dog. I'm the big dog. The big dog, the dog from hell. Josh coming in hard.
Yeah, dude.
No, from hell.
That's the goddamn
Coming in hard. Dog from hell. Take a look at this boner.
What do you think of this boner I got?
Speaking of boners, this is Tom, otherwise known as Middle.
Rats are running amok.
All right. Not that one. You guys can ignore
Wait,
that one.
so you didn't put the rat one with the man in the middle one. Have we talked about this already? Those aren't together?
That's how the file came when I got it.
No, it's...
Oh, maybe it's Mr. Bitcoin. Mr. Bitcoin,
God
did you put
damn
the
it.
rat?
Bitcoins, did you
He
hack our
hacked it.
Google
Rat.
Drive?
God damn it. I'm going to backtrace your computer, Mr. Bitcoins. Your computer's getting backtraced.
Yeah. Everybody, you know what?
Backtracked.
Anybody that's into tech here, you know what? Find out Mr. Bitcoin's IP address,
Yeah.
and we're going to find out where he lives.
If any members of Anonymous are watching,
Hey, speaking
stop what you're doing. Stop trying to take down the IDF.
Where has Anonymous been?
I don't know, man. Maybe
They were like so scary in like 2010 or whatever.
I'm
and then
I'm
they
still pretty
proceeded.
scared by him.
And I know it's like, I'm sure they can probably hack my Instagram and just post a bunch of pictures of rats on there. But I just don't understand. I feel like there's a lot going on in the news right now. And it's like, that shit's been going on. And it's, why didn't Anonymous do something with that?
Mr. Bitcoin's
a lot of time.
he says he's watching the stream off his Trump phone, and that can't be traced. So I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think.
That makes
Anonymous
me
is on
uncomfortable,
it,
Mr. Bitcoin.
Anyway.
More than you already do.
This is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to
On lockdown. The DJ who's got that party turned to a crime. Got the jams on. Because the ladies have been fighting over him. Hear this now. Hear this. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
DJ Mars.
My name is what? My name is
DJ Mars.
I've heard it.
That's
like,
me, baby. I am DJ Marsh, otherwise known as Marshki, otherwise known as GR42069, otherwise known as Magnus Comes Loudly, otherwise known as Christmas, the Drop Master, the King
Christmas also
of
gets
Drops, the Lord of the Dance, and the Lord of the Drops. And I'm here to put down some sweet, soothing music for you and your ladies.
Dude, when he... Like, that was like a fine joke, but then when fucking Willem Dafoe starts actually like river dancing, I was like, what the
he
fuck?
does actually river dance. in
Yeah.
this
Fuck
movie.
you.
All right, Mr. Bitcoins, I'm not otherwise known as Mr. Poop, but I will trademark that and use that on the next
Yeah,
stream.
joke's on you, asshole.
Yeah, joke's on you. I'm going to own it, and I'm
When
going to
we
make
finally
it
make
fucking
merch,
great.
we're going to make jerseys, and Marsh's is going to say Mr. Poop on it.
DJ Poop, dude. Whatever. I don't care.
Anyway, I'm sorry. We should
Can't
probably
fucking own me.
We should probably get to the
DJ
show.
Poop at the Metro.
We should probably chill on the AM radio stuff and kind of get to the show, guys.
Shut the hell up.
I mean, so okay, we're in the last episode of our religious action movies block, which
We
has been
are.
an interesting one because I don't think that's a genre people normally think of.
No, but there's a lot to pull from.
Yeah.
Well, besides Legion is one that we haven't.
Yeah,
Legion, Book of Eli.
Book of Eli for sure.
Since we're closing out the religious block, would you guys like to, have a little prayer? The final prayer
Oh,
of the religious
Absolutely,
block?
absolutely.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't... Tom, you want to read this?
Yeah, I'll read it. I read Josh's last
Give
week,
that a
and it
read.
was really good. And
Give that a read there, Tom. Watch out, because
You're just really good at cold reading, man. Like you have a really good cold
Just
reading.
get on my laptop and read
I was
this.
going to say, dude, your eyes are fucking incredible because that font is so small.
Hold on, let's make this bigger.
Was that a
for you.
size 8 font?
Let's make that
What
larger.
the hell is
Sorry.
it?
I
What
don't-
the hell is going?
I really want to make a rat joke right now, and I'm not gonna.
I don't know if I
Rats
can
have
edit this in real
fantastic
time.
eyesight, actually.
Let's make this bold.
The rats were
what the-
chewing through the concrete in the
Is that a
foundation
little bit
of my
better there
apartment.
for you, Tom?
Yeah, that's fine.
You got it. All right.
Okay,
You got
here we
it.
go.
I'll let you read this, then I'll follow up on the foundation. Right?
All right, guys, bow your heads. Okay, everybody at home, I want you guys to bow your heads, hands clasped or fingers locked or whatever,
And remember, we can use chaos magic to will things.
in
so.
respect. Here we go. Letters to Murph, the Book of Murph. What happened to us last night? We got super wasted and passed out in our dump house, fit for pests and leopards. Lepers, not leopards. We said our prayers, and you doth sprayed the foulest of beer shits into the toilet next to our bed as the moon gleamed. Why did we even put our beds next to the toilet? I know it's a loft, but there's plenty of room. There's also not beds, really, just stained mattresses. Anyway, that early morning we committed our finest acts of vengeance against some guys we just perceived to be bad. But trust us, they were
good book.
so bad. The baddest, I swear to God. On God. The Lord's living word was leaked
Yes, Lord.
upon us from the toilet water running into our cells after some lightning struck. As we both climaxed from the living word, we knew then what must be done. We are the protectors who
Can he do
must
it?
watch over the flock.
Can he do it? You know.
From our bar stools, we exact the will of God. Although we both smell like shit due to the fact that we wear the same light denim jeans and black t-shirt constantly, we were chosen by the Lord to do his bidding. Also, just a heads up, we need to get another carton of smokes. Next time you're out, whatever brand is good, no menthol. Amen. Bless us, O Lord of Lords. Thanks for giving us this obscene power to execute whomever we deem fit. It's wicked fucking cool. Gotta go, Saints fucking rock.
Wow.
Wow.
The Book of
Amen.
Mirth.
That's actually from. So that's the.
We've
That is the final prayer that they say in
Yeah.
the courtroom. That was the original one.
that's the original because that is from the Book of Murph from the Bible. So like
Yeah,
Murph
yeah.
and the
Murph
Murphy
is a huge book in the Bible. It's
Yeah.
a huge.
I don't.
It's a huge chunk.
The Book
You
of
guys
Mirth.
really just had a much different, like a church experience than I
in
did.
His name,
We
amen.
already went over this, dude. We
I know
grew
you
up
guys went over it,
Catholic
but
as
geez.
fuck.
Yeah,
Tom
dude,
and I
we
both.
already went over the Randy prayer. We were going over the Book of Murph today. Yeah, today.
Well, I'm the only selfish asshole that did a prayer about himself, which
Well, hey, man,
That
that's
kept-
kind of like in line with what's going on.
I don't
at,
know.
you
I think people
Hillsong.
pray for
That's
themselves
true.
all the time. That's usually what
guess
prayer
so.
is used for. Who the fuck? What am I going to waste my prayers on somebody else? Who gives a fuck? Grandma's
Yeah,
on her
you're
way
right.
out. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you. She's
you're
got
right.
She's got to go.
no,
Yeah.
no. Who's more important in my life than me?
It's
And,
true.
The answer is, well, Chris Pratt,
Chris,
but
of course, CP.
and Groot,
Yeah.
who did show up for the basketball game, had a double.
Dude, Groot loves CP. They are like this.
Loves it.
Groot is a huge fan of CP.
He's just
It was awesome when they got to work together in
Groot's
Guardians
got
of the Galaxy movie.
He's just got a computer that's just like smoking and like sparking full of CP stuff.
Awful.
CP
This is so awful. This bit's going in bit jail, dude.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, I got an intro, guys.
Now they're staring at 6 men with guns drawn. It was a fucking ambush. This was a fucking bomb dropping on Beaver Cleaverville. For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon. There was a firefight!
Arnold farted in Norman Reedus' face on this movie too.
So I was down there listening to Troy at the set, and I just like Norman was down on the ground, and I pretended that I had to walk over him to get out of the set, out of the shop, and I just laid the big fat
This movie
beef
came
in
out
his
the
face.
same year as End of Days, didn't it?
Same year,
it did.
1999. So there's a reason why I played that with the farts. One, because it's super funny. This music is hilarious, by the way.
They play this so
mug
much in this
chanting
fucking
stuff
movie.
plays all the time. But I had to bring this up to you guys. Okay, so last week, then this intro is very fucking long.
I was gonna say, can you stop it or something?
Oh, yeah.
Make it quiet.
It's coming.
they're
Oh,
staring
I just started it over. We're just
Okay,
gonna delete
good.
it.
I just
Thank
laid a shepherd's pie and
All right, so-
Sean Patrick Flannery's face.
I love the Irish. They asked me to play an Irishman. I said yes, I can do that.
Last week's episode,
Top of the morning to you.
we talked about the actress Miriam Margolyes.
Yes.
She played the character who, in real life, Arnold Schwarzenegger farted in her face on the set of End of Days. And we made a clip about it and we posted it on Instagram. Somebody, a friend of mine, reached out to me and was like, have you heard the most recent Miriam Margolyes interview? She's being interviewed on some like British TV show. And I'm like, no, I know what you're talking about. And she's basically like, watch it right away. And I think I'm going to play it for you guys right now.
Oh, I can only
But
imagine.
after I had helped and supported the troop,
There was a soldier up a tree,
wanking,
and Miriam
and
helped.
I,
No, he wasn't stuck. He was just up a tree.
he was
Didn't
up
that
a
happen
tree. I
recently,
heard
by
the
the way?
rustles. I saw what was going on, asked him to come down. I finished him off, so to speak, very pleasantly, and there was no threats. I was wiping my hand in the grass,
This is not fake, by the way. This is real.
and a voice from the bushes.
This is, by the way, this is the new part of the story. So, when we left this story, you were wiping your hand on the grass.
Yes.
Now,
I heard a voice come from the seat that was just where I'd been, and a very nicely dressed gentleman came forward and said, I couldn't help noticing what you had done for that young man, and I wondered if it was at all possible, whether you would do the same for me. And I said, I thought to myself, well, I can't say no, can I? Because I've done it once.
Sorry, but you can't say no.
I I just felt I couldn't.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think you're going to love Pillion, by the way.
This could be a scene from Pillion.
They're talking about the new movie Pillion coming out
I
at
did
24.
what he asked me
yeah.
to do. Took right
was
there,
in a Skarsgård.
right there. There was nobody else there, you know. So off he went, and I was wiping my hand in the grass. And lo and behold, and this is the bit nobody believes, but it is true. A voice from the same place.
So wait a minute. This can't
"Hey,
be a
Miriam."
real story.
Dude, it's a real story.
And it was someone I knew.
I guess was
on set
He
of
was
a
a
movie?
young student that I had known
It gets even crazier.
in
I'll explain the
Oxford.
context
No, I
for it.
went to
I didn't want to
Cambridge,
have the
but
whole
he-
clip
I met
playing,
him in
right? It's
Oxford
already
because I
long.
lived
I'm about to
there.
say,
It's
this is
really
pretty
long. I
long.
thought you did do the
He
whole
said,
clip.
But
Listen,
Like, we just
we're
let it
old
ride, brother.
friends, you
she
know.
literally
I
jerked
said, "Oh,
off
come
3
on."
random guys like in a park in London at like 2 in the morning.
That's fair. And he said, "Oh, come on, William." You know, so I did.
Just recently? I don't know when that has happened, but she admitted to it recently. This clip is from like a couple of months ago, maybe even a couple of weeks.
That's
ago.
pretty crazy. So like,
She's lived a crazy life.
Maybe
She's lived
the-
an insane life. She got
maybe she
farted in
liked
her
the
face.
fart thing then.
I
She
don't
seems like
know,
a pretty
dude.
freaky gal.
She's fucking. I was like, at first when I watched this, I was like, this is so unbelievable. This is insane. But like, I'm like, why would she lie about this? And then I was like, you know what, dude? Do you? That's so fucking.
I know.
What are you
I'm
saying?
just saying, like,
jack off 3 random guys in
do
a
it.
park.
Hey,
Good for you.
honestly,
we
just like,
support that.
what are the odds of stumbling upon that at 2 in the morning in a random park and being like, I mean,
I got some friends that are probably saying this is pretty easy to do.
oh, okay.
But you know, when I heard that clip, I was just like, ugh, that type of stuff is just so Graham Norton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so Graham Norton.
GN.
You know?
This boner, I guess.
But that's pretty crazy. She seems like a fucking. You know what? I was laughing at her, but now she's like respect.
I had to bring this to you guys' attention because I
Respect,
was
Mabel.
like, this is fucking insane. Like
That is an insane
Somebody's like,
story.
you have to listen to this interview. But yeah, she jerked off 3 guys in London.
Hell
Good for
yeah.
you. Great job.
Hey,
Living it
somebody
up.
had to do it. I don't know. Like, it's,
Hey, you know, you're right.
Taking one for the
somebody
team.
had to do
yeah,
it.
somebody did have to.
And
do
I
it.
didn't. Don't want it to be me.
No, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
glad that she kind of took that burden
You know,
away from me. 'cause
Cindy
it really,
Margolis?
I mean, it really came down to me or her. So the fact that she
You guys were the last
the fact that she took the reins. I mean, thank you so much.
You guys were last 2 in the national. I don't know how you got in that national like lottery in the UK. I don't know if it's just like you're Irish.
I think lottery's not a good use.
So was
of
it a
the
sign up?
word.
Was it a sign up sheet?
No, it's like a Hunger Games situation.
Oh, okay. So you're like a tribute.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I don't even fucking live here.
So
And they're
families
like,
of
"No."
Irish descent
Yeah.
put up one of their own, and you just so happen to be the one.
Yeah.
that you were gonna have. If you get if your name got picked, you would have to go masturbate men in a field in the UK.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
And
I
it
did
came
not
down
know.
to me and her, and she took the one for the team.
And
She
you
took
know
the
what?
bullet, and I really appreciate that.
And people say that like stuff happening here is bad, and it is. This is a crazy time to be an American. But they act like other places are like so much better.
true.
And I think this is a proof and point
It's
that
true.
not everything is great
Guys,
in Europe.
In the
jolly old
UK,
England.
I heard this on Joe Rogan. In the
Oh, it must be
UK,
true.
there's literally a Hunger Games style
jerk off contest.
jerk off punishment. Really, I mean,
What else?
didn't
can you-
want to do it.
I mean, for
so-
most people, probably a punishment.
yeah, I guess some people might not mind.
I wish I could do a better Joe Rogan because I'd hold the monkey kettlebell in front of my
I never
face and be
sucked
like,
any
"Oh, you know,
ding-dongs."
what?
That's
let
the
Jamie
thing.
pull it up." You know,
That's the thing, man. UK is just so woke. I mean, the woke has really gotten out of control.
so I heard. You know, did you hear that? Did you hear? And they're passing around like fucking a blunt or whatever.
They're freezing poop and making kids eat it in public schools.
Oh my god,
Dude, they're running out of food because
They're
like
running
the
out of
commie
food because of the woke.
of the free.
The woke
free
is making
lunches.
food illegal, and I've been saying this for years.
I mean, I think I live in a country where I'd rather have kids not eat than eat poop. Wouldn't you? I think that's barbaric.
I don't think it's that crazy, man. I don't think it's that crazy, man.
Fucking Bill Maher on fucking
That's a
Bill
pretty good
Maher.
Rogan too.
Thanks.
Just said, I don't
Yeah.
think it's that crazy, man.
What is his laugh like? It's like it's like a witch, dude. It's like legitimately, it's like a fucking
We know witchcraft pretty well.
testosterone fueled witch. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about Boondock Saints today. From 1999, director and writer Troy Duffy. I was not able to watch the documentary.
I did not watch it either.
I'm gonna cop to this and be like, I was really pushing, like, let's watch the documentary. Let's watch the documentary. I didn't even get around to it.
Yeah.
Keeping informed. I had a weird week.
If
I had a
anybody
busy
wants
weekend.
to watch it, it's called Overnight. It's from
But
2003.
I watched it. I clipped it for myself, and I watched like things I remembered and kind of like refreshed my memory. So I did watch some of it. It is a very good documentary. watch the movie before you watch it though, because if you haven't seen the movie, I don't want the documentary to paint your perception of the movie, because I think that's what happened to me. Tom and I were talking about it in the car before we got here. I think I might have seen the documentary because I think it might be an IFC documentary, but like I think I'd seen the documentary and then watched the movie, and like the documentary, if you watch it, does not paint Troy Duffy in the best of lights, whether that is his own fault or not. So like, watch the movie before you watch the documentary. The documentary is fantastic though. If you want to see somebody like basically implode their fucking life after getting, like, you know how you ride the bus or the train and you're just like sitting there, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking write a movie, and I fucking know like somebody who has like a buddy in Hollywood or like lives in LA. I bet they know somebody. I'll pass it along, and like it'll get made. Like, what if it gets made? I don't know. And then like, then I'll finally buy the bar that I'm like really like I'm a regular at, or I work. You know, it's gonna be so awesome. You know, it's crazy, but like it could happen. Like it happened to this guy. Like he literally wrote this screenplay and like passed it along to somebody who was like a production assistant. And it somehow got to Harvey Weinstein, who took a break from jerking off and plotted plants to come meet this guy at the bar. And they read it, and they were like, yeah, not only are we going to buy the movie, you can direct it. He had never directed anything. This guy was just like a barback or like a bouncer at this fucking bar. He had a band. And like they bought the script. They bought the script. They were going to budget it for like $15 million. He was going to direct it. They were going to buy the bar and have it. They were going to buy the bar with him. He'd be the co-owner of the bar he worked in. He ended up, his band was going to like write the soundtrack, and his band got a record deal.
Did his band write the soundtrack for this?
I think they ended up writing the soundtrack for this.
Because a lot of the songs in this are like they're like not real songs, but they're like fake songs that you've heard already before.
So that's one thing I want to kind of talk about. Like one of the features of this movie is that like they're either playing techno or like choir music. So like, I don't know. I wonder if it's one of those things where like when it was originally released and on some of the DVD cuts, it is his band, and then like through the streaming or whatever, it's like a different soundtrack.
Oh, because of like,
like, you know how that kind of happens?
Licensing.
So I'm like, I'm not 100% sure, but like his band originally did do the whole soundtrack, and they changed their name. This is like one of the things that happens in the movie. They changed their name from The Brood, which is already a shitty name. And he plays like, I think he plays like guitar or bass for the band. And then they changed their name to the Boondock Saints to like help sell records.
Oh no!
And it's just, it truly is just like a monumental, all because of this guy. He like single-handedly almost tanks the fucking opportunity of a lifetime. Because you would think if you had this opportunity, you would realize that you were lucky enough to play ball, right? Like I get like a lot of people like you don't want to be Hollywood, especially at this time. You're like, I don't want to be corporate. I want to be Hollywood or whatever. But like, you get like, again, you get this fucking dream deal. Like you think you would play some ball.
Yeah,
he refuses to play ball.
This is legitimately like the golden ticket.
It's insane.
This story of his life is like could be a movie in itself.
It is a
documentary.
It could be a like biopic. It could be like a fucking.
You wouldn't even believe it. It's basically like Rockstar.
You would not believe it. Truly,
with Mark Wahlberg.
Like I was watching the beginning today, and he was on the cover of like USA Today. He was on like
Duffy was?
Troy Duffy was in newspapers. He was like he sends like a copy of the newspaper to his mom, and he writes it, and he says like, I fucking shook the world, ma. He's just like an idiot. And it ends up like the movie, Miramax drops the movie because he's a complete asshole. There's a lot that happens with that. The band gets dropped. Like the movie gets picked up by a distribution company or like a film company for like less than half of what Miramax offered. He signed the deal. So like the whole story of this movie, besides the documentary, is that this movie tanked in the theaters. Like no one wanted to go see it. I don't even think it really came out in a bunch of theaters, but it soared on DVD. It was like one of the first like DVD hits.
Yeah.
This is a true cult classic. The box office for this movie was $30,000.
Yes,
oh my God.
Crazy because the company they signed with
on a $6 million budget.
The company that he signed with, like they didn't have any. They were so small because like no one wanted to work with them. I think like Harvey Weinstein blacklisted them. So like he had to just take what he could get, and it made a ton of money on DVD, which is like one of the things. It's like one of the things that started the wave of like what would later happen to Family Guy. Like Family Guy gets canceled, and then Family Guy just goes crazy on DVD. They bring back Family Guy. Now Family Guy is like an institution. It happens to a few movies. Arguably, kind of happens to Universal Soldier in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like, but his deal that he signs, he relinquished all the media rights. So he made dick on the fucking DVD sales. He made nothing.
Damn.
Made nothing on the
No
DVD
residuals.
sales. No residuals, and he like just fucking truly riches to rags. Like it's crazy. Like why? And I like
from rags to riches back to rags. Again.
Like, and I know I like kind of laid out the whole plot. Still watch it because his personality is what like the story is good, but his personality and like the way he treats people is so. It's mesmerizing how much of just like a shithead he is. And he hired the documentary crew to follow him. So it's not like this is like a hit piece. Like he wanted these people to follow him around.
Yeah.
So like it's his movie. Like it's his documentary. And it's crazy. Watch it. Like we might talk about some of the other like anecdotes that come from like the casting and stuff. The casting stuff is crazy. But yeah, watch the movie though before that, because the movie, it's not the worst movie that we've ever done on the podcast, right?
No. I think it's the worst of the religious block. I will say that.
Definitely. So at least I don't know how to explain it. I paid attention the whole time and like I was engaged, but like it might be for at least me, the most annoying fucking movie that we've done.
It's definitely the most annoying.
It's
I think like
so annoying.
It's almost tied with The Condemned in like what annoys me about
The Condemned is like a bummer to watch. I wouldn't say this is a bummer. I think it's just like a time piece.
It is
it's
very
like
of the time.
it's a documentary weirdly in itself of just like it captures so much of that. We've talked about it before. That captures so much of that post Quentin Tarantino, post Kevin Smith.
Yeah, especially on Miramax too.
Yes, exactly. Which is like what you kind of think they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like they might say in the documentary, but like the definitely Harvey Weinstein, because I think one of the things that I saw was that they call it Pulp Fiction with a soul, which is like so untrue based off of the final product that you get. And like again, if they hired better actors, if like things had worked out, maybe this movie would have been a lot better. But like this movie is just, every choice that is made is just annoying. And like, and we talk about sometimes of like the 12-year-old choices, like your 12-year-old brain, like making a good choice for a movie. And like, there's a good side of that, and this is the bad side of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, I don't know. I don't want to monopolize like the whole conversation about it, but like,
no, this is a super conflicting movie for me because I'm watching it.
Because there's some cool shit.
There's some really cool shit. And then also too, like if you didn't find out because of this documentary that came out that the writer-director was such an asshole,
yeah,
you'd kind of be like, this is awesome. Like this, like Tom said, rags to or like this is something that a lot of people dream of. And like, it's hard to make it in Hollywood. It's hard to get a script.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to make a movie. Right. So like, if he wasn't such a prick, you could probably be rooting for him. And like, I would, if he wasn't such a prick, I might be able to like look the other way at some of the things I didn't like about this movie because I'm like very like, you know, hey, cool, DIY, whatever, artistic, whatever, like your ideas, and you wrote it and you directed it. And like, I could look the other way. There are things about this movie on this watching it for the pod, that actually really impressed me from a first-time director.
Interesting. I want to hear all about this because there are some things I even though I hated the movie, I liked some stuff.
And for somebody that's, you know, I think for all intensive purposes, besides the fact that he's a huge asshole, like I know it's hard to overlook that, but I'm sure there's a lot of writers that are great and are huge assholes and filmmakers that are huge assholes. He does write a really, really good story. He might not capture it perfectly as the director for this.
That's maybe the worst cardinal sin of the movie.
The story is actually pretty well fleshed out and is actually, I think, pretty good.
I would agree that there were at least at the first half of the movie, Rocco joining the team. And I think we will kind of go beat by beat for this movie.
It's a quick run time on this.
It is quick. And like, we could kind of, and if we need to speed through, we can. But like, pre-Rocco joining the team, there were scenes where I'm like, wow, this is actually like, the guy wrote a pretty good script. Yeah. Like, the guy wrote a good story. Like, a a lot of like, but also like, is it Willem Dafoe kind of fucking bringing it?
Willem Dafoe is turned up to 11 in this movie, and he literally saves this movie.
Like Marsh said, if there's ever a movie Willem Dafoe is in where we could all accept that it's like, it's probably good, he reined it in a little bit, it would be this one, and he does not.
No, he goes for it.
He really goes
for
it.
I mean, if you want to see a fucking... And it's admirable the way he goes for it.
Yeah.
And it does save the movie.
How big was his career at this point?
I could pull it up.
It's not like he
was a
hadn't-
household name.
It's not like he hadn't been in anything, but I wonder if he was like a huge star at this point.
Well, but he's also one
he
of
really
these...
takes off after.
Well, I mean, he was in
Spider-Man.
Platoon in 1986.
Yeah, for sure.
True.
Which is like a big role.
Born on
for him.
4th of July.
American Psycho's after this.
American
though.
Psycho's a year after this.
English
Has
Patience.
he's been in tons of movies, dude. I mean, character actor through and through. He's in
Willem
the last
Dafoe, what did they give you to be in this?
Well,
The
he's
Last
a-
Temptation of Christ. in
He's a guy that likes to
1988.
work, though. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen stuff where he is just a guy that's like, I like acting. So he will take on just like any role if he's got time because he just likes going. And you see it in this movie. I
Yeah.
think he sees this. I think he probably, and also he may be kind of a little bit of a, like, I don't know, if you read this role and you read some of the stuff you got to do, I'm like, how do you, do you like this? Do you think this is funny? And like he might. But also he's in those like, and again, a very, 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 very different class of filmmaker. But he fucking goes all out in Poor Things. And
He
like
does.
those Yorgos Lanthimos movies. And those fucking movies are bizarre.
He's good in everything he's in. I guess I'm going to pull up his entire filmography.
I mean,
but think
fantastic in Spider-Man.
What he
Jesus
would have
Christ.
been in before this was Clear and Present Danger with Harrison Ford.
But
which
he
came out
works
in
all the time. He's kind of like
1994.
Paul Giamatti in that way. And like Paul Giamatti might have, like you always got to guess financial problems with a lot of these guys that do a lot of stuff. Or, I mean, post Bruce Willis, like unfortunately, like medical stuff. But like, I mean, Paul Giamatti does fucking movies where you're like, what the fuck is this weird, like
Well, you
medieval
gotta keep
epic
paying the
streamer
bills. You
thing?
gotta
Yeah,
keep
that's what I'm
working,
saying.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're doing a movie every year
But
for
then-
some of these guys, and they're probably not getting paid a ton of money.
No, but he'll do like a weird streamer and then he'll do like the Holdovers and he'll get nominated for an Oscar.
Nice.
So like he'll do a bunch of crazy like they'll do like these like weird movies. Like he did Willem Dafoe does Speed 2 like the year before this.
Yeah.
And then but he's in like I mean he's just in a bunch of stuff. He's in Crybaby. He's good in Crybaby.
He's great in Crybaby.
Crybaby
Wait, he's in
rules.
Crybaby?
Yeah, he is. I think he plays
He's great in that
plays
movie.
a-
Wait, he's in that?
Wait, I was supposed to be like, that one you caught me off guard. Crybaby.
he plays like a guard in like the prison where Crybaby is.
Really?
Yeah. But I also could be thinking of him in my head is I might be confusing with Crybaby's dad, the guy who plays Crybaby's dad.
That's
Is that David Johansen?
No, isn't that
It's Iggy Pop.
It's
Oh
Iggy Pop,
fuck, it's
yeah.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of look the same.
They kind of do. I mean, if you're thinking of like Willem Dafoe and Loveless or whatever.
What is this, the Willem Dafoe podcast?
Oh, I'm
Why don't
sorry that
get
we
back
watched
to the movie.
Sorry, we watched a movie and we're talking about the actor. But anyway,
For this movie, though, I mean, he's one of the best parts of this movie.
He
He's
is the
so
best part.
Well,
He's
him
by far
and
the best
Norman
part.
Reedus' accent.
So like, yeah, you were talking about that. Go like, tell us more about.
Go
that.
off, sis.
Yeah, go off, Sid. Go off, Queen.
I have an issue with accent stuff in movies because it does take me out of it. Because think about it. It's like an accent, but if you ever like a really heavy accent, it implies a lot of things about you.
Right,
It
for
implies
sure.
what part of the world you grew up in, what
Right.
the weather's like there. These are all like very surface level things.
Well,
you
what
can
class
assume,
you are.
What class you are.
Yeah.
If I'm going to like you or not right away.
Yeah, right.
Things like that. But I think like the thing with accents is they are tough to maintain, especially if you're not used to it. And I think Norman Reedus hadn't really been in much before this, if I had to guess.
Ooh,
At least
that's
not
a
like,
hook. I pulled him up.
yeah.
No, he had not.
Yeah, he was in like nothing before this. So it was probably just like a big undertaking. And I understand that it is difficult, but you know,
It does kind of come and go.
his
It's really
accent
weak.
comes and goes really. Yeah, and it wouldn't be as bad if Sean Patrick Flannery's wasn't so strong.
Right.
Like if
His
his
is
if
really
his was
strong.
also weak, it's like okay, well
Yeah.
maybe they moved here
They
when they
both
were
don't got
young
it.
and like
Right.
did blah blah blah. But it's like Sean Patrick Flannery's is really strong, and Norman Reedus's slips in and out, and it gets to a point where it's like, you know, if you're not gonna try, just don't even fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just don't even do it.
I mean,
it's not even really explained.
Cop out and do a Boston accent.
Okay, I have. Yeah, that one is easier. I have a confession. I got another confession to make. I was cleaning while this movie was
All right.
happening because I made Valentine's Day dinner. We watched on Valentine's Day.
So you had your little apron on.
I had my little apron
You
on.
had
I had
your
my
yellow
hair.
gloves.
I had a
Your hair-
bandana. On my,
yeah.
pulling my hair back. I
And
have
you were
my
saying,
rubber gloves.
You kids run through this kitchen after I mop the floor. I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's right.
And you don't have any kids, so you're just
I was
kinda
waving
like,
a wooden
yeah.
spoon around,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. You guys know the drill. But so I was cleaning at the time, so I did miss some stuff. But did they say like we came here from Ireland 5 years ago or some shit? I don't think they did.
I don't think I didn't catch that. Chat, tell us if they did.
So in my opinion,
I didn't
it's like,
catch that.
just say they were born here and their mom was from there. But it's like, you know.
Marsh, did you
Look,
remember? Do you remember them saying that?
I don't remember them saying that they immigrated from Ireland 5 years previous.
I thought they were just born and bred Boston guys.
No, they're Irish as fuck, dude.
But only because of the accent. That's what I'm saying. Is like if they didn't have the accent, it wouldn't matter because it's like they don't explain that they came here recently enough to have it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Just make
If
it
you were
easier.
born
Make
and
it
bred
easier
in
on
Boston,
the
you wouldn't
on the
have an
actors.
Irish accent.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I
No,
thought
exactly.
I thought that was like a quirky choice by Troy Duffy. To be like, these guys are so Boston Irish that they're fucking actually Irish.
I don't know about
Let me
that,
tell you
dude.
something.
I don't know, man. If one guy would do it, this guy would fucking do that.
Let me tell you something.
Chime in on
2003,
that.
if you're from freaking Beverly, if you're from Evergreen Park, if you're from Mount Greenwood, this is your favorite movie.
Oh,
and I do know that for
1,000%.
facts.
Oh, come on.
This is like,
especially if you're of a certain age. This is
if you're
You
a
have the
15-year-old
tattoos.
boy in 1999 or in 2000, because you probably saw it on DVD because nobody fucking saw it in theaters,
Yeah.
and you live in Mount Greenwood, this is now your
is-
new personality. You're buying a pea coat. You're wearing the same T-shirt every day of the week. You're wearing the same acid wash jeans every day of the week.
Yep.
You're sleeping on a mattress in a bathroom, apparently.
Yeah.
Like that is
in an industrial bathroom.
I guarantee.
And your fucking place is disgusting.
Percentage wise.
Doesn't take a lot to clean it up a little bit.
Percentage wise, if you grouped all
Tom in
boys
there with his apron.
age 13 to, I would honestly say 20, in the neighborhoods of Beverly, Evergreen Park, Mount Greenwood, if you gathered them all in 2001 and you asked them, like, if you could get any tattoo in the world, what would it be?
Easiest bet ever.
Easily like 50 to 60% are like Veritas Equitas on my damn hands.
And then the other ones are saying the prayer. Like they want the whole prayer on like their back or like their rib.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
We looked up, do yourself a favor, chat. Look up, just type in Boondock Saints tattoo or like Boondock Saints.
We posted
like prayer
something
or
to
anything
the
like that. We
Instagram.
did.
Yeah.
But there's some bad tattoos out there, including I don't think ironic Boondock Mario and Luigi. It has the Boondock Saints,
Which is great. We love Mario.
holding
and
the Nintendo guns.
Italian
Nintendo
brothers
Lakers.
this time.
Which, okay, let's get in the movie because like
let's break it down, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So
I gotta poo.
Opening of the movie opens up St. Patrick's Day in South Boston. Opens up in a Catholic church, aerial shot of a Catholic church, and it goes into the church, and we see Norman Reedus and not Norman Reedus being all Catholic and shit in the pew, and they have the
Non-Norman,
rosaries.
we call him, actually.
I literally in all
Here
my
on the
notes I
podcast,
put
we
him as
call him
non-Norman.
non-Norman.
Double N. He like, and they're in mass and they're taking it real seriously, serious to the point that a little girl next to them is like staring at them, and the mom is like, "Hey, you need to don't engage with these guys at all." And then they like in the middle of the mass, they go up and they walk past the priest. And they go to the altar and then do some like Catholic stuff at the altar. And like another visiting priest is like, "Should we go up there?" And the lady's like, "No, these are the Boondock Saint brothers. We can't. We just leave them be. They're special guys." And that's the through line for this whole movie is that these guys are
They're special
specialist
guys. Yeah.
They're special little guys for this whole.
They're the best.
Everybody loves them.
They're the best.
They are so beloved by everyone who comes in contact with them. It is insane. And they go up, they like do the whole blessing, and while they're doing that, I think they kiss the feet of like Jesus or some shit. And
they go up, they kiss their crosses.
Yeah, they kiss their crosses. They have big rosary things, big rosary necklaces. And the priest is telling the story of Kitty Genovese, who
is that a real story?
That is a real story.
Yeah, it is real.
It's New York or New Jersey, like in this, I think the 70s, like this woman was killed like outside. Anyway, he's telling a story about how like no one came and like helped this woman who was screaming help, and like later found out like all her neighbors ignored her and she died. And like
that's New York. I don't know.
Nah, that's New York. Let me tell you something. You come
That
to
would
New
never
York,
happen
it's
in
the
Boston.
It's the greatest city in the world.
Lois, that would never happen in Boston.
My nipples are very sensitive.
And he's saying the priest is saying, "Yeah, who's the nipple is very sensitive one?"
At first, I thought it said my neighbors are very sensitive, and I was like,
very sensitive. My nipples are very sensitive.
Oh, that's from
is that Arnold?
That's Arnold, dude.
Hold on, don't tell me that's from. It's the one where he's pregnant, right?
Yeah, that's
Junior.
Junior, yeah.
Fuck, we should watch Junior for the show.
Junior could be on the pregnancy block. If we're rolling the D20 tonight, everybody. Get your action bets in. Chat, if you're actually engaging right now, I'm going to answer some chat questions really quick. Yes, Mr. Bitcoins, I do think Priest is better than the Boondock Saints.
Mr. Bitcoin's actually a legitimate question. I'm shocked.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, you missed all the pre-chat chatter before that. Why didn't Willem Dafoe want to cuddle? I don't know, dude. Pre-nut clarity.
Oh, we'll get to that fucking scene.
Or post-nut clarity.
Well, his whole character just like hating.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
That is a fucking stupid ass thing too.
No, it sucks.
That feels very. There's a lot of stuff in this movie where it's like very clear. Where it's like we have Quentin Tarantino at home, and that's definitely one of them.
We do have Quentin
Tarantino.
Yes, this is
Dollar Tree.
100% Dollar Tree Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Yes, the Boondock Saints did give 14-year-old dudes permission to use Irish accents.
Oh, brother. And wear those stupid hats.
14-year-olds, they gave Norman Reedus the permission to do a shitty, the worst fucking accent.
The best one is when the Russian guys are taking him out of his... And we'll get to probably their shitty loft at some point, but they're taking them outside to execute him. And he just totally does not do the Irish accent. He's just like, it's just a bar fight. You guys are fucking pussies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That line was insane.
There's a lot of lines. Even the fucking line where like... Okay, so they do that, and then they go to work, and then they basically get fired because they punch a woman, which is cool, guys. Which is cool, chat.
That's also the stupidest fucking thing.
The priest says priest finishes the mass, or they leave just as the priest is saying, the only thing stopping evil men is like good men willing to. Basically, the summary is like, hey, violence is good if the person's bad. If you think
it's like the only thing worse than evil men is good men who don't stand up to it or something like that.
But you're right. They shows them at their meatpacking plant, and they punch this like giant, ostensibly lesbian woman. Norman Reedus knocks her out, which like they play it for laughs. It's supposed to be funny and cool. And it's just insane.
Yeah. And then they go to the bar, and that's where they celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And then these three Russian guys are buying up all the property in the area.
They're buying up all the land, dude.
And it's always, dude, it's like Ivan Chekhov or something.
Just the weakest. And then he only does that to make that stupid Star Trek joke that Norman Reedus makes. It's like, if you get a McCoy and a Kirk, we could have like a fucking party or something. We could have a whole enterprise.
We can go to outer space.
Oh,
but they go to the bar and it's St. Patrick's Day.
Knocked it out of the park.
And the bar is just like right away, just
tastes like someone jizzed all over
it. Just like a fucking cabbage and corned beef stew of bad movie choices. Like, first of all, they
reverse crow. I believe in I believe in goodism and really want to get all the badism believers.
I really hate bad. We here at the podcast hate badism.
We hate badism.
We cannot stand
However you want
badism.
to define that. That's what we hate.
Goodism only.
However you personally want to define that is what we hate.
Yeah, it's
it
pretty.
Doesn't matter how you
very
define
arbitrary.
It. That's what we do. But this bar is just a soup of bad choices. First,
this is
very
like every
nice
shitty
choices.
fucking bar I've ever been to in my life.
It is, but like, do you have a stuttering Tourette's like bartender?
No, but that's just played up for laughs in this movie. Just going back to the bad choices in this movie, that's just another bad choice.
It's terrible. It's stupid. And it's like
it's just so he can say shit and fuck in front of the
fuck ass,
yeah. The kids and,
hey, fuck ass.
It's
buy
a
me
long
beer.
game. Yeah,
it's so stupid. And like, Rocco comes in, so they introduce Rocco, and they don't even say the brothers' names at the beginning. Like, they don't even say like,
no,
hey,
you kind of have to learn it out.
Like,
you have to learn it out. You have to learn it for yourself. It's Connor. And
I
Murph.
didn't even learn it until like way later.
No, because they don't say anything.
Yeah.
They don't say it at all. Rocco comes in and they do this
the MacManus twins.
And I know it's like really early in the movie, but like they do the thing of like where they're like Rocco Dello Rocco.
Oh, like the little
typing,
like type information thing.
That just pissed me off.
I don't like it either.
It was so stupid. And they're like status. And then here's another thing that these movies do, and I'll get to one of the things that made me really realize this. Movies at this time that want to be this type of thing, they try to be clever in the way that they use like slang and stuff, and they're like status, Aaron, like bag boy,
bagman, yeah,
bag boy, and
numbers
runner. It's like
for Rocco, yeah.
Just fucking say thug or goon or something like that, and it's just stupid that they.
But it's dumb that they even put it in there because, like Tom said, And like we already just talked about 2 seconds ago, you don't even know what the main characters'
not at
names
all.
are yet, and they're like introducing you to like the other characters.
Yeah,
and, like,
they're telling
giving
you who
their
Rocco is.
backstory. Rocco, the Russian mafia guy, but they don't do it with everybody.
No, they don't. And he doesn't come in saying like, "Hey, Murph," and "Hey, Connor, what's up? It's your friend Rocco."
Yeah.
He just kind of shows up.
Or if he's like the MacManus brothers, I haven't seen you guys, and blah blah blah, and then you're just like, okay, cool, their name's MacManus, whatever. They kind of say it a couple times, but like it's easy to miss.
It's very easy to miss. I mean, and also, I mean, Boston, notoriously one of the most racist cities in the country. Why is there an Italian guy at this Irish bar?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that just. Don't have to think too much about it, but I did think a lot about it.
Because the
Like,
Saints are just so good, dude.
That's
the thing is like
they're
they
just
believe
so
in
good.
they believe in goodism.
Yeah, they're goodists.
They're goodists.
Oh, they're goodists. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. They're just the saints of goodism.
They're goodists.
Yeah, goodism is like a subset of Catholicism.
Oh yeah,
It's
all
like
the
when
good
you
stuff.
can worship, you can be Catholic, and that's fine. That doesn't mean you're a goodist.
Oh no, you can be a Catholic and a Baptist.
It's true. There are lots of baddest Catholics out there.
Yeah, everybody who
So-
voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh, he said he's
Um,
been in Hillsong too long.
I know. I might leave, but we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave.
Why? Well, you'd be a fool to.
Why would you leave, dude?
I can't.
I'm seeing just so much spiritual growth from you.
I can't. So like I didn't want to talk about, but like so like remember how they were gonna like make me get a foreskin?
Mm-hmm.
So like
A donor.
I'll be right back,
a
boys.
donor skin, and like it ended up like I went on like they have like a Hillsong like camp retreat where you go and you kayak and they have the big blob thing. And like I went and did that, and I bunked with like I bunked with Rob Schneider, I bunked with of course CP, I bunked with Rocket Raccoon, and they were like, oh, we're gonna like initiate the new guy, and they like tied me up. I thought it was gonna be like some like prank or whatever, and it turns out I think they just like the whole thing was just a setup that they were gonna stitch on a new foreskin for me, and I think
They're going to do it against your will,
well, I mean,
or they didn't tell you that ahead of time.
morally, yes. Legally, no, because I signed a document.
Mm-hmm.
It's once you get baptized at Hillsong,
Mm-hmm.
they like you come off, and there's like a team of lawyers, and they're like, "I sign here, initial here, dot here," and I'm pretty sure my eye caught one of the things, and they were just like, Hillsong is free to do involuntary surgery on you at any point as long as it's on Hillsong property, adhering to like code XYZ74. Like,
Yeah.
So legally, I think they got me where it's like they can do that.
That's always how they get you.
But I think it's like
These churches.
all of them are like that. Scientology,
the thing they can't wait to do is sew some skin on your
do
on your
something
pecker.
to your pecker.
Yeah.
Do something to your
do something to it.
Your hog, and they're just obsessed with it.
Your
And-
piglet.
Oh, I mean,
Depending.
I call it my Eeyore.
Yeah.
If you want to go with the Winnie the Pooh stuff.
Depending.
Hey, and you know what? Some people might say it's the poo.
It all depends.
They're trying to fucking do surgery on your poo without you knowing. Christopher Robin's actually not a bad name for it too.
No, it's not.
So like they did it, and I think it's a Suicide Squad situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if every time I go on Hillsong grounds,
yeah.
if once I am there, if I try to leave,
Yeah.
before sermons are over, before the men's basketball game is over, before like the chili cook-off is over,
Yeah.
as soon as I step off, if I try to leave the grounds before then, just blowing up my dick. So I'm trying to avoid that.
They can't wait to do that to you, dude. They can't wait to
man.
slap that collar on you, dude.
They literally got me. They had me by the balls, and so I'm probably not going to leave.
Quite literally.
Probably not going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I mean,
This guy has a
I have a
small
nice
dick.
piece. I don't want to lose it or see it harmed in any other way.
Yeah.
It looks good with the foreskin. I will give them that. They picked
Yeah.
a nice one. I don't know. Want to know where they got it.
So it's not like just some hack job, you know?
No.
Like they put time and
They
effort
have-
into your donorhood.
they got they have Dr. Pimple Popper on the payroll. They got
Yeah.
They have Dr. Oz is probably supervising and stuff.
Mhm.
It's not.
Those are kind of the two
know what?
biggest doctors in the
I
world
think-
right now, I think.
But I did before they put me under. I did see. It looked like Udo Kier. It looked like Udo Kier, and now I'm wondering if they took me to the hospital from End of Days, and they did the surgery there.
Oh, Jesus.
And I saw a
Oh.
snake. So I don't know. Maybe my foreskin's the Antichrist. Maybe my penis is the Antichrist. That's going to be a storyline for later on in the podcast if I remember it.
Yes.
But like, I just think like Forest Hill
Actors who
song,
suffer
don't
from
expect
having
me to leave at
large
any
penises.
point because I mean, that's a joke clip, but here I am.
Yeah.
You know, so
You're actually spot on there. Probably not a dog. This would not happen at the Boondock Saints church.
oh, absolutely not. You know, the first thing you do when you get to the Boondock Saints church, they say, "Hey, your penis is safe with me, brother," and they put like a whole rig on it, and they just. You know, a lot of their sermons are about that. It's a really penis forward at that church. So
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is God.
That's another huge thing.
I better keep saying that, else.
It's God
Boom!
damn it, dude. That's so freaking true.
But you know, enough about my dick. Back to the movie. So, they're at the bar. Those Russian guys come in. Fuck ass the stupidly included because stuttering is hilarious. Apparently,
Well, Tourette's is hilarious.
Tourette's is hilarious too. So
Tourette's
like,
had a moment in the 90s.
Oh, I mean, the
Tourette's was
is
huge.
like
What
the
do you
most,
mean?
is the most hilarious thing.
You had a Tourette's guy in fucking the mid 2000s.
Oh yeah,
it's
for
right around
sure.
this
He
time.
was hot.
That
dude.
was
He
just like
piping hot.
if you could think of comedy about physical and mental like disabilities or handicaps.
Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo has a funny Tourette's.
This Amy Poehler's not bad.
Amy Poehler's got a good Tourette's.
In the 90s, they made fun of it. It was just easy shorthand for like, this is funny. And the guy says, I'm selling the bar. The Russians are buying it. And the Russians apparently are everywhere in Boston. And I'm going to have to sell and they're going to turn into condos. And then these like three big ass Russian dudes come in. They're like, we're going to bar's closing now. And then tiny... wee little Sean Patrick Flannery and Norman Reedus are like, oh, don't you go telling us how we're going to close our bar now.
That was better than Norman Reedus' accent in the
Actually,
movie.
they are fucking double.
They are. I guess I never thought about this.
We should
They're
play the
really
Boondock
tiny
Saints.
guys.
Almost all actors, which is why people like Henry Cavill and like The Rock and like other like tall actors
Jason
Momoa are so noticeable is because actors are fucking tiny.
Yeah.
They are short. Look up your fucking favorite actor's height. It's 2 inches shorter than what it is.
What's funny is I can guarantee you
Damn,
Sean Patrick
son.
Flannery is probably billed as my height.
Oh, and he's easily 3 inches shorter.
It's possible.
I'd imagine.
I hope so. I mean,
the famous story is in Top Gun that Tom Cruise was shorter than Kelly Lynch, and they had to have him literally stand on like a fucking like box for them to make out and do their makeout scenes because he's so short.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've
tiny.
seen a lot of people fight before. I'm not picking the two skinny Irish guys that just chain smoke and are wasted against the big, scary Russian guys.
That's the thing. You want to pick the scary Russian guys, but honestly, the drunk Irish guy who chain smokes,
my dad.
I didn't, maybe you have a little bit more first-hand experience with this than I do. Those guys can at least take a fucking punch. Like, I would say the later bar fight scene, it takes it to a fucking stupid extreme place. But like, it's not unreasonable. Like a bar full of like drunk Irish guys would beat up those big ass Russian dudes, right?
No, it was like 6-on-3. It
I mean,
was like
that's
the entire
reasonable.
bar was beating them
Yeah.
up. It wasn't just the Saints.
No, but
I'm
like,
just gonna call them the Saints.
And there were
Saints,
some
yeah,
big.
just
Then there
MacManus
were some
Saints.
big guys on their side too.
There was also
like-
a really short guy too with a. Did you see that guy with the green bandana? He's like really tiny. He's shorter than Norman Reedus and was it Sean
Sean Patrick Flannery.
Yeah.
One of the main bar patrons is the director Troy Duffy.
Oh, is he the one in like the biker gear?
No, he's the one in the overalls. And I think maybe the other guys
that's
are part
him?
of his band.
With the long hair.
No, with the short hair. So he's in short hair and overalls. Overalls are like
See
his
if I can
thing.
pull up a photo.
And he like there's one and he's not Irish. I mean he's probably like Boston Irish. But like there's in that scene he like they're beating up the guys. He's like, come on, he can not Norman Reedus can handle himself. And he does like a shitty Irish accent.
Non-Norman.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see it. What we gotta meet that.
Yeah, I will. So, and then they're like, "Go ahead and have a drink." It's St. Patrick's
everyone's
Day.
Irish on St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day.
dude, that line with Norman Reedus, he didn't even try.
No.
That's literally like one of his first line, if not his first line. His first line might have been like, "Hey, Rocco" or something. But his
they're
first like
doing the-
real
yeah.
line is like, he's like, "Everyone's Irish on St. Patty's Day."
St.
It's
Patrick's
like,
Day.
dude, just don't even
fucking
try.
go for it. Just let it go.
You have to dive in and just either do like the most cartoonish thing you can possibly
Right.
do, or just don't do any of it because it's the same thing when like
You're
dude,
right.
I have been getting, and I'm sorry, I don't want to keep side noting, but I keep getting these videos of some improv class
Oh,
but it's like beginner improv class. It's not like people who like perform regularly, and it's videos of them doing like a world's worst. So it's like, you know, world's worst doctor, and then somebody steps forward and they do like a bit like, oh, where's my watch? Oh shit, we sewed him up. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But like one guy always does the same bit where he just steps forward and points at himself. He does it every fucking time.
Yeah.
But it's like the notion of
he steps forward and points at himself.
no matter what it is. It's like world's worst postman, and he just points at himself.
Okay.
But the thing is, like with comedy, it works too. Is if you're trying to still have like a cool facade
right,
while being like goofy or like being
can't do
vulnerable and putting yourself out there, that's so much more embarrassing
it's
than just
awful.
going all in my opinion.
I think
and Norman Reedus probably should have just gone all in with this
I think
accent.
you're 100% right. You got to go full Lucky Charms, man.
I got
go full Lucky Charms.
I got a photo of Troy Duffy and Patrick Swayze smoking comically large cigars at his bar after he sold his script for $300,000.
Patrick Swayze was one of the picks, either by the studio or by Troy Duffy, for Paul Schmecker.
Willem Dafoe's character. That
Willem
makes
Dafoe's
sense.
character.
I could see that.
Some other choices for the brothers were Keanu Reeves and Ethan Hawke.
That would have sucked.
Okay, so I read online that the reason why he got blacklisted was because he was talking shit about all these celebrities in the doc.
He's either talking about them behind their back, or correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, if you have seen it, I'm pretty sure that he insults them like on a phone call. Like he's on a phone call with people and he's like insulting them and saying like, I don't want fucking Keanu Reeves. Or he might insult Mark Wahlberg, which is like, Mark Wahlberg's the perfect choice for this fucking movie.
It should have been Mark Wahlberg.
Again, is his Irish bar in Los Angeles? Because he's got a Dodgers flag in the back.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay, so he's not even from Boston then.
He is from Boston, but I think the idea, again, I haven't seen the documentary in a long time, so if I'm fucking butchering and apologizing, I'm pretty sure the idea is that like his band like is in LA to try to make it like big.
Okay.
And he is probably trying to do something in entertainment.
Oh shit. You know what I'm thinking right now, guys? He's kind of like Fraulein from Den of Thieves working in the bar. But instead of, getting the inside scoop on the fucking heist, he's meeting Hollywood people. They probably all were hanging out drinking at his bar and shit.
He's getting the inside scoop on
That's probably how he got the script to the Weinsteins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
I was literally wondering. I was like,
Fuck.
there's no action in Boston. There's no entertainment.
No.
Boston is not an entertainment hub in any capacity.
You'd have to go to New York.
Or you would have to go to New York.
Or LA.
Or LA.
It's like you can't give
But that's why I was like, how the fuck did he get his script from
he's
there
in
to LA? Okay.
And the bar
That
they
makes a lot
buy,
more
but
sense.
it's like an Irish bar in LA that like there's a newscast on the documentary.
There's got to be some dirty laundry shit here, I bet, dude. Like, because people are like at their most vulnerable when they're drunk in bars.
Oh,
like,
you think he,
if you
like,
have any friends that are
blackmailed someone?
bartenders, they all like. Yeah, I don't think I'm not saying he blackmailed somebody. I'm not saying that, but like something. How the
We're
fuck
not saying
else?
that, but like
That's crazy.
Bartenders know shit about people, man. That's for sure.
Troy Duffy was the original Epstein, just to get Boondock Saints done. It's like, it'd be a real shame if people saw these pictures of you.
Troy had a buddy named Jeff. He's like, hey, I'm gonna hand all this stuff off to you. I got what I needed.
Oh my God,
Jeff
Jeffrey
took that
Epstein
ball.
was pulling the strings on every single possible event for the last 20 years, and got Boondock Saints made. Imagine having Jeffrey Epstein on your side to get your movie made, and you sucked so hard that you still had to like take a huge cut. It's like, dude, I'm running all the events in the world right now.
Yes.
I'm giving you
I'm
this
the main
movie.
power broker in North
Just
America.
play ball. And Troy Duffy's like, no, fuck that. I'm not playing ball.
I would fucking love to go
He
on
made a
Reddit
great
tomorrow.
decision.
I would love to go on Reddit tomorrow and like the Epstein like psychopath sleuths are like, oh my God, just found emails between Troy Duffy and Jeff Epstein.
r/Troy Duffy's about to fucking explode, dude.
I kind of feel like we're gonna have a Duffy moment, like if like Audible or like I don't know, who are the big podcast production companies, dude? Like once we finally get seen, I'm gonna have a Duffy moment for sure.
No, Headgum's
we're gonna
fucking going under,
self-implode.
Are they going under?
We're gonna self-implode the podcast.
If not,
R.I.P. Caleb Huron, dude.
All those people are like different places. I think the Action Boys are like on a different thing. Anyway, that's all podcast.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we're in the business.
But Spotify
now, so.
will be on Netflix.
We're just talking business, guys.
We're just talking business.
We're just
This is what it's
insider
like.
business.
It's kind of a small world. You guys aren't in it. We're in it.
Hey, showbiz.
We have 9 viewers.
Showbiz
It's a
tough
brutal game,
mistress.
dude.
Hey, we have one more viewer on average for this entire stream than we've
That's
had
crazy.
in the past 2 weeks.
And we got a new follower. Thank you so much for following.
Oh, shit.
Whoever
Yeah.
you are, I really appreciate it.
If we know you or not, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's
I really
actually
appreciate
probably
it.
not a dog, and they're super active in the chat too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to give you a
Excuse me.
Okay, well,
Oh,
Jar
yeah, you
Jar
get a
there.
Jar Jar.
You get a Jar Jar.
You get a
Hey,
Jar
Jar
Jar.
Jar's for you.
Tell your
Jar Jar's
friends
for you.
if they sign up, we'll get a Jar Jar.
Guys,
The first 10 followers get a Jar Jar.
if you guys are listening at home, tune into the Twitch and follow us. You don't even have to watch it. Just tune in, follow,
Just
and
keep
you
it on.
can get a Jar Jar.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
actually,
you
you
get
know
a Jar
what?
Jar. I'm doing the Oprah, and you get a Jar Jar.
All right, let's.
You
You know
get
what,
a Jar
Mr.
Jar.
Bitcoin's Jesus Christ.
Dude, Mr.
All right,
Bitcoin's
hold on.
fucking
We'll
stop
adjust what
scaring
Mr.
people away.
Bitcoin's just
We
said in
didn't
the
say
chat.
15. We said 20.
That was 26. Actually, it was
26.
36 to smoke fentanyl on the stream. Okay, it was more than that.
It was
dude.
definitely more
Don't
than
remember that,
15.
but okay.
Anyway,
you fucking idiot. How about you listen, dumbass?
If for
Dumb
whatever
fuck.
reason, the 9 people viewing right now are not people that already follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram and DM us.
Thank you.
Yeah, 26. Thank you, Reverse
Yeah,
Crow.
thank you.
Follow
Dude's just
us on
making up
Instagram. Send us a
numbers.
DM of a sound clip you'd like played, and if you make me laugh, I will put it on the board.
That's
Hell yeah,
true.
you can't
a
beat
little
that.
bit of
We will.
player or listener.
It's got to make me laugh.
stuff.
It's got to be good, and nothing fucking crazy edgelordy. Just something fun.
Yeah, keep it. Then it could definitely be rated R.
Oh, it could definitely be rated R for sure. I mean, we play a lot of crazy
Yeah,
ass
big
shit.
boner.
Damn, son.
So the fight happens.
Well,
between
the
whole
fight is
bar.
about to happen.
Yeah.
Then if we're going like beat for beat the movie, then it
I don't think we need to go.
cuts
beat,
to
beat,
black.
beat
I think
for
we should
beat.
go beat for beat, dude.
Make
cuts
this
to
a
black.
the longest episode we've ever had is Boondock Saints, a movie we've all unanimously said we didn't like.
But okay.
Yeah, but okay.
I mean,
well,
but
hold up, dude.
let's
I
at least
might
go-
change my story there, dude. We're only an hour and
That
11
is true.
minutes
Let's at
in.
least
I
go-
might change my mind.
Let's at least go beat for beat for this first part because it introduces some of like the story structure elements and like it's important the way it introduces Willem Dafoe. So like it cuts to black and then it cuts to the Boston cops like at a crime scene and there's a bunch of fucking Boston Pud cops and they're supposed to be stupid police officers.
They're like really fucking stupid.
They're so dumb, especially that one Greenlee.
Dude, actually, you know
Man.
what though? Like, out of all the like poor comedy choices they do in this movie, that character's actually pretty funny and kind of made me laugh
He's
because he's like so stupid, and then it's a good bit back and forth with him and Willem Dafoe.
honestly, the parts were like, I mean, again, like my enjoyment of the movie really drops off after the hotel shootout, but like the
after
parts,
the hotel shootout, your enjoyment of the movie drops off.
yes, very much.
Damn,
so.
that's where it really kicks off for me.
But because like there's the scenes where like Willem Dafoe is teaching like the dumb Boston cops about like how to like reconstruct a crime scene. I was like, this is actually like not bad.
Yeah.
And Willem Dafoe's like really good in it, and he's like, he's a prick, but he's also kind of like, hey, but no, you're right, you're smart, you're stupid, and it's like really cool how he does it. But anyway, the dumb Boston cops are at the crime scene, and the Russian guys from before the cut are dead in the alley, and the one Greenlee guy who becomes like the butt of the joke, the real dumb guy is like making this whole big story about there's a big dude who killed all these guys. He's like, you got, yeah, he squashed your spine, and like
It's like in Billy Madison, the revolting blob like sits on a guy and kills him, and it's the teacher.
he was supposed to pinch my leg if he needed air.
I just got a copy of 1990's Wrestle magazine here. It's got him on the cover.
And he does the thing of like fucking breath spray was such a fucking gag in the 90s, man. You guys remember breath? Like,
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh yeah.
fucking, maybe I'm just thinking of Dumb and Dumber, but this Greenlee guy like does this whole thing. He goes, and then goes,
Yeah.
really gross with his fucking tongue. And I was like, God damn, it's so fucking 90s. You just want
Where you going? Nowhere.
Yeah, well, you going nowhere.
Got killed by this huge friggin' guy.
And they introduce Agent Paul Smecker, which is an awful name.
Yeah, they could have given a better name.
Could have given him a way
that.
better name.
Like freaking Jack Steele or something.
Oh, whoa, Tom, dude, that's too cool.
You know, I was gonna be like
Agent Steele.
nailed it, and like
Agent
as a
Steele.
sarcastic thing. But you get that's actually really
Yeah.
that's cool.
Hell
I really, I do like that.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm a name guy.
Jack Frank is good too. Thank you for that, Reverse Crow. Jack Frank. For that, Reverse Crow, you get.
You're
Man, you're
Agent
welcome.
Jack Frank over here.
You get the fast zombie from Half-Life 2 noise.
And FBI agent Paul Schmecker comes in. Willem Dafoe's looking pretty cool in this. He's got the long
his hair looks really good.
He might be
in this
getting
movie.
ready for fucking American Psycho the way his hair is looking.
No, because in American Psycho he has like the 80s like yuppie cut, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. I thought he still had.
Psycho?
I thought he had like they all had kind of like that feathered hair kind of deal. I don't know. Fucking, I haven't seen it in a long time. Anyway,
I'll pull it up.
he comes. He's like, no, let these dumb assholes do their whole thing. And he listens to these guys do their whole crime scene, and then he just comes in and it's just like a very classic. I'm the FBI agent. I'm gonna big time all you guys.
Nailed it, dude.
I look way better. Fucking, I was way off.
He definitely hasn't combed back though, so it was probably pretty long.
But Schmecker just like fucking big dogs him, and he starts doing like what becomes his like iconic, and the iconic scene where he really does this is way later in the movie, but like his thing where he is reconstructing the crime scene by putting in the classical music and walking around and just kind of like conducting and kind of listening to the music and letting the music carry him away. This is the 90s, so this is back when people still thought classical music was like for smart people, and like classical music like connoted that you were really smart. And he's just like, I get what he's trying to do, but it's also like his eyes are closed the whole time. So he's just kind of like walking around this crime scene, just doing all fucking weird shit, and then he's just like grabbing stuff and poking at holes. And then he comes back, he's like, yeah, there's like a 50 cal slug. He just solves the crime scene, basically. It's like, there's no way that this was like a professional hit job. It's not a big dude. It was just like this weird, like messy job. It's like this weird, messy like thing happened. Let's go find the guys. And they find out like everything around them, the apartments and everything, including the one that we saw the Boondock Saints in, their fucking shithole, is like...
They're great apartment, dude.
They're fucking awesome.
So awesome.
I think they were going to film the Boston Real World in that apartment. And it's like all... illegal loft housing. So they go up there and they're about to like, they knock on the door and they're like, okay. And then they see something and they're like, oh, and that cuts to black. And then I think then you see the bar fight.
Yes.
Which,
well, they do this thing where
every fight in this movie, every shootout, everything is in slow motion. Every single one. Truly. This entire bar fight is in slow motion almost. Then the scene after, when we find out what happened in the bed in their loft room,
bedroom and bathroom,
bedroom, bathroom, toilet,
bed, bath, and beyond.
just open toilet in the middle of the room.
They also have the prison showers in there too. There's just like 3 shower heads next to each other.
I'm shocked that we did not get a scene of them both naked showering.
Yeah,
the way that Troy Duffy like glorifies their bodies in this movie is
he hots them up, dude.
He does. He wants
does
you guys,
hot them up.
It's
you got to think they're hot, dude.
I have a theory.
They actually are pretty. I got to give it to them.
They're
pretty hot.
They're not.
They're pretty hot.
I know.
The problem was
chime in. Are the
problem
Saints,
was,
are the MacManus Saints hot?
It's like
Yeah,
Us
dude.
Weekly. Boondock Saints, hot or not?
Sean Patrick Flannery was a handsome guy, and then he kind of knew it, and he fucked his face up.
Oh,
with
he
plastic
did?
surgery. Look him up in Boondock Saints 2.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah. So
talk about this fight, Tom.
So the fight happens. It's all these guys. They jump on. There is that one cool part where the one Russian guy tackles Norman, and Norman Reedus takes the 2 bottles and smashes him over his face. That part was cool. But again, it's like every single fight and every single combat, everything in this movie is in slow mo.
Damn, you're right, Tom.
And it
he
just
fucking
slows.
Mickey Rourked himself, dude.
Yeah,
He's weird looking, man. Look at that forehead.
Himself.
Fucking got Cam Gijanette forehead.
We'll throw that up on the chat for everybody.
Yeah.
I agree with you though.
Keep talking, boys.
Like, but it's introduced here, so you're like not desensitized to it yet.
It's fine. It's fine if it's once in
But
a
it
while,
gets
but
crazy.
it's literally every single one. So then, basically, the Russians get their asses kicked by the bar patrons. The next day,
The one Russian guy gets his ass lit on fire.
Yes, he gets his ass lit on fire.
Very important.
They pour whiskey on it and
Because
then they light it on fire.
when you're in a bar fight, you want to commit
arson.
What would be considered manslaughter.
Yeah.
Like attempted manslaughter.
Yeah. You want to commit arson indoors in a building full of alcohol everywhere.
I've been gotten into very few bar fights. They're not fun. And they're kind of, in my opinion, a little scary. And also, no one is thinking about, I'm going to murder someone. I'm going to light someone on fire and possibly murder them.
Yeah.
Well, this begs for me to bring up the question, dude. They're not really the good guys. They're the ones that escalate this entire sequence of events and make it awful. Like, there's no like. First off, I understand it's the Russian mafia that's taking their local bar that they love so much, but the Russian guys aren't being unreasonable. They're
No,
like,
they
hey,
say, get
it's
the
time
fuck out of
to,
here. We own
just
this
get out of here.
building.
We're owning the building. Like, they should have just left. And then instead they get into a fight with them. They beat them up. Then, like you guys said, they tie him to the bar and light his butt on fire. Like they're the ones like making it way worse. So like you don't think that they're gonna try to come back and kill you. They're mafia guys. So like you started it technically, like just by just being pricks in the bar.
And it sounds like you're a Russian mafia apologist, dude.
Oh no, dude.
Don't do this to me.
You're like what Rocco
this to
says.
me.
You're a pinko commie.
I could
You
be.
piece of
I
shit.
might be.
So you hate the Irish is what I'm hearing.
I did not say that.
But ultimately, yeah. So the Russians kick down their door and they basically rough them up. They handcuff Sean Patrick
They're in
Flannery.
bathrobes.
Yeah. They chain Sean Patrick Flannery to the toilet, and then they take Norman
Disgusting
Reedus and they're
toilet.
like, "I'm going to kill your brother."
The toilet next to their bed.
Yeah, the toilet next to their bed.
So imagine going to sleep and you're like, I had a fucking long day at the meat factory punching lesbians. I just need to get some sleep.
Well, dude, okay.
I can't keep punching lesbians like this.
My hand hurts,
I
I'm
gotta make a
tired.
change.
We got to talk about them coming into their apartment. They come into their apartment. They put their crucifix or they put their rosaries up on the wall, and then it kind of pans through their apartment. Their apartment is like filled with garbage and beer
It's
cans.
disgusting,
and stuff.
dude.
It's got to be.
The toilet's
fucking
gross.
So smelly in there, dude.
It's gotta
Like,
stink.
I know you live in an illegal loft housing situation, and maybe you're not making the most money at the meatpacking
You're right.
plant. But come on, man, you can still clean up.
It's really like
Boston is a
it's
fucking
disgusting.
insanely expensive city. It's one of the
It
most
is, very
expensive
much
cities
so.
in the country.
Which is crazy.
Chime in if you live in Boston. Tell us how much it costs.
It's bad. It's really bad. I wouldn't be surprised if they were paying a fucking premium for that open toilet.
Well,
spot.
it's illegal, but if they were actually in real life, yes, that would be a fucking multi-million
Well, there's a
dollar
deleted.
condo.
Did you guys see the deleted scene where they're like meeting with the dude who like runs the apartment, and he's like, "Well, I got a room where like the toilet's in its own separate room," and they're like, "No, we want the toilet here." And
We want the toilet by the bed.
They wanted the toilet by the bed. It was
Yeah,
a weird
that's true.
scene. I don't know why I was in there.
So you're sleeping because you punched a lesbian. And you're
Well,
just
they're
like,
so manly.
Sleep better when there's a
And then your
toilet
brother-
next to me.
And then you
Hank.
wake up and just see your brother being like, "Oh."
They're so manly
It's like
that
right
they
by your
just
head.
shit in front of each other and deal with it all the time.
That is like Boondock
fucking
Saints.
manly as hell.
Boondock Saints it's truly
Shitting
like
in front of your brothers, your friends.
yeah.
Shitting in front of them is manly, dude. And
There's
that's peak
nothing
male.
more masculine
That's
than
why
just
we-
shitting in a toilet in an open room.
You know what? I'm gonna go take a dump right now.
Yeah, leave
Can
that
you
door
imagine-
open.
can you
Take the,
imagine-
take the door off this fucking bathroom. Are
fucking
you
hot
serious?
one.
Murphy McManus, that's his full name. Murphy McManus is just dropping a log, and Connor McManus is just drinking beers and smoking Marlboros 2 feet away at the table that's like covered in pizza crust.
He's grunting one out, and his brother just like grabs his hand, like, "Just hold on to me, brother."
So disgusting.
There's never a point in my life where I would be willing to live even a fucking fraction of that disgusting.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I've lived in some pretty disgusting
Yeah,
apartments.
yeah.
I'm not saying that I've
I was
lived in
more
some
so.
fucking,
I was
like-
more so. I don't know why I looked over here.
No,
I realistically
houses,
was
yeah.
looking over here. Should have been looking over here.
There's
but-
I had some apartments where like they were above board, but
Not by much.
the first apartment that Melanie would start coming over to, we still talk about. She's like, "I don't know why the fuck you thought I would come. I should come over there." And I was like, "Well, you fucking did. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Like you could have said no, but like, yeah, it's men are gross. This takes it to a fucking whole new level.
Yeah, they're like borderline about to make the smoothie from End of Days. Like they're about to make that.
They just
as
like
their breakfast.
It's crazy that people think that they're so cool. Like it isn't crazy when you just look at them. If you're not see, this is the type of movie that if you're not actually watching it, you're gonna think it's rad. You're gonna think it's cool because they look cool and they do cool
I do
stuff.
think it's pretty cool. And
But
rad.
it's like when you start to think about
I
it.
love this movie. It's my favorite movie of all time.
This is
I think
peak
you should've won
cool
an
jacket
Oscar.
guy movie. We
This
talked
is a
about
cool
this.
jacket guy movie. I will give you
Peak
that.
cool jacket.
Yeah.
But like when you start to think about their lives,
They suck.
it's just they're
Their
like
life is- their life-
hobos.
Their
They're like
life is ass. The only thing they have is the bar.
they're psychos. They're like insane, like gross men. I don't know why they don't even have like I don't know.
The fuck's your problem?
It's just they're the fucking most unsympathetic, uncharismatic characters outside of the kind of cool shit that they do. So they chain up Sean Patrick Flannery to the toilet.
They take Norman Reedus outside to execute him.
Yeah.
And Sean Patrick Flannery starts
Loves
freaking
his
out. He's
brother
like,
so much.
"No!" And then he literally starts
Okay.
tugging at the
That
toilet.
part is anabolic as fuck.
That
Did
part
you
is
not
cool.
think that part's anabolic?
No, that part's cool, but it's in fucking slow mo.
Oh, the whole
God
thing,
damn it!
The whole thing is
Okay,
insane.
but
Everything is in fucking
I
slow
was gonna
mo
say,
in this movie.
like when we were first talking about like how I think that like Troy Duffy did a lot of really cool things for a first time director. I think that sequence is really fucking awesome.
I think that the back and forth stuff is also like impressive for a dude who'd never written a script before. The like it's always like the cops first find the scene and then we find out what happened after.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they do that consistently throughout the whole movie. It's more so about the cops seeing it and then you're experiencing it from a mystery perspective first, and then they explain it afterwards.
Yeah,
that is like a cool way to tell a story.
It's
but
almost like Willem Dafoe's character is like the main character.
Almost,
You're following
yeah.
him
Honestly,
the entire thing.
I think they kind of do. I do like that. And again, there's reasons why this movie, like you do see that there's reasons why this movie was bought and like it was a hot commodity. Like in the right hands, not his hand, not Troy Duffy's director hands. Like this could be a really good movie. It could be fun. Because of all the stuff you guys said, like it is interesting. Like there's good nuggets of stuff there, but like it just kind of falls apart and like
a big
bad
problem
choices.
is just like the characters aren't really that likable.
No, saying it's a Pulp Fiction with heart is fucking so stupid. It's
with
wrong.
heart,
with soul. That's what people were calling it. Like they were saying in the documentary.
Hey guys, if you describe this movie as Pulp Fiction with soul, you should get in your car and drive as fast as you can directly off
Navy Pier.
Off of Navy Pier. But
put the seatbelt on. Lock.
No. Keep the seatbelt off, and I want you to drive directly through the buildings too. Okay.
Drive through
that's
the Ferris
caveat.
wheel.
That's the caveat.
See if you could go through the Ferris wheel.
So yeah, drive as fast as you can. See if you can go through the Ferris wheel. Treat your car like it's the car from Back to the Future.
I'll give you one shot.
Yeah,
the seatbelt will be unbuckled.
Now remember, I don't want you, the listener, to do this unless you said that
if you qualify.
Boondock Saints is Pulp Fiction with heart. Then yes, drive your car as fast as you can straight into the Ferris wheel on Navy
Pulp
Pier.
Fiction with heart. That's pretty.
Pulp Fiction has heart. What the fuck does that even mean?
And it also it's like those every single character in Pulp Fiction, fucking the waiter that Steve Buscemi plays that is dressed as Buddy Holly is more interesting than fucking every single fucking character in this movie except for Paul Smecker.
Yeah.
And even then, he might be more interesting. It's just like he doesn't get enough time in the movie. None of these characters have any personality.
I think Okay, so basically, Sean Patrick Flannery takes the toilet because he's
and I
still
want to say,
chained to it.
I agree with Marsh that this is anabolic.
Yeah,
this
scene is cool.
Yeah, well, actually,
this scene
I
was
think
cool.
Sean Patrick Flannery, I think, is a pretty good actor, and like when he's fucking
bad.
freaking
Yeah,
out
he really
over
goes
his
for
brother
it,
going
yeah.
to get executed,
The blood,
I think he does a really
the blood
good
coming
job.
from the handcuffs.
Yeah,
like, hey,
it looks really cool.
And he climbs up to the rooftop, which, by the way, there's no fucking way he would have had the time to do this. Whatever. He climbs up to the rooftop and he sees the
Well, I don't know,
Russians.
Tom. Maybe they went down the stairs 4 flights and he only had to go up 1.
No, I don't think so. It looked like they took an elevator. But
all right, pull up the blueprints.
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
We're not stopping record until I find out the layout of this.
We're
building.
gonna folks. We're gonna do.
Troy Duffy, call in now.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna pull a serial. We're gonna start running up and downstairs.
And he basically dumps the toilet out of his hands, and it drops onto the first Russian that has the gun, and then he jumps off of the roof of the building.
Yes,
and lands on the other guy, which he does fuck his leg up pretty bad. But after that, they Norman Reedus gets the lid,
toilet seat,
the lid to the toilet, and beats the fucking big guy down,
crushing his spine.
And then they steal his gun. Oh, but first, when he drops the toilet, the big guy shoots the other guy on accident.
Right.
Because he pulls the trigger
and
on
then
accident.
shoots in the wall.
They beat him to death with the toilet thing, and then they take all the guns and all the money and the jewelry, and they take it in a bag.
Like the pager and shit. Like all the shit.
So basically, after the crime scene, they're talking about like that Greenlee guy cuts to the police station, and basically the Greenlee guy's like, "Yeah, they're gonna be so far from here now. They're never gonna come back here. They're halfway across the country by now." And then Willem Dafoe is like, "What are we gonna do? Get Spider-Man!" And then as he does that, you see the Boondock Saints again in robes, still in their robes. Walking up to the police station, they turn themselves in because they're like, we're innocent. It was all self-defense, blah, blah, blah. And then this is where we find out that they speak like 19 fucking languages for some reason.
It's fucking, this is like a Good Will Hunting was fucking smart.
Yeah.
Or fucking violent.
Yeah, this is Good Will Hunting
could
for
fucking kill a motherfucker.
For fucking not pussies.
Yeah, for
like
fucking...
I watched Good Will Hunting and I'm like, what if there was more fucking fighting in this movie?
If it was like if Good Will Hunting could do fucking jujitsu,
Who's winning in a fight, dude? Affleck and Will Hunting, the friends, because they're both from Boston, or the MacManus brothers.
Ben Affleck's like 6'4".
Big Affleck's a
He's like
big
he's
Affleck's
like
Will
a big
Hunting does
motherfucker.
piece up a couple of guys.
Dude, they get in
really.
fights, man. Ooh, I don't know,
dude.
Fucking Will Hunting's smart as fuck too.
Could
for
be
real.
a pretty good fight.
Man,
It'll
we
be
gotta
like-
bring back Celebrity Deathmatch.
Will Hunting starts doing the Sherlock Holmes fighting where he's like, and then I broke his wrist, and then I fucking kicked him in the dick.
First thing, distract with a towel.
In that voice, but then not the boss.
yeah, not the Boston accent. That's because he's so fucking smart. Whenever
He
he's
speaks
thinking,
in a
he's
British
thinking in
accent.
like a fucking smart guy accent.
Welcome, viewers. You are watching About That Action podcast. If you are watching, we were talking about
Bartender fuck-ass.
1999, the Boondock Saints.
Bartender fuck ass tells them to go turn themselves in. They have a little scene where it's like, these are the best fucking guys in the world, and it's like them playing with like a kid who's sick. And it's like they're not only are do they pick all the right people to
They're
kill,
just great, dude.
and they're
They're the
great at
Saints.
killing, but they're nice to kids. They speak all languages. They get to the police station, and
They've
like
never
all
done
the fucking
anything
cops
wrong.
love these guys.
Yeah, the cops love
Cops fucking because cops famously love when people take the law into their own hands.
True.
People love that. Who's the fucking subway killer that inspired Death Wish? I couldn't fucking remember his name.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck, he was in New York. Anyway, drop in the chat if you remember.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. I asked the chat if there's.
I didn't know Death Wish was based on a
Yeah, there's a
story.
guy who fucking shot a couple people in the subway. He like had a
The
hidden
son
gun.
of Sam?
No. That'd be really funny.
Hero.
Son of Sam started out as a vigilante.
He was a hero. Yeah.
He was a vigilante hero.
So Smecker is like
Best guy around.
interviewing these guys. They're speaking to each other in Gaelic, which is like, of course, a fucking dumb Boston prick is gonna be like. And then they speak Gaelic to each other because they're fucking smart and they're cool. And nothing's cooler than being Irish. And like being
know. I
that
do
is
kind of
kind of
agree
true.
with that.
That is kind of true. It's the coolest white guy you can be, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like they lay out the whole,
governor, or you could be British.
So I will say, like East London, yeah, like sometimes.
What about us Brits,
Oi,
then,
brother.
Tom? What you gonna say there about us Brits, then, Tom? You don't think us white British guys are cool? Nobody thinks we're cool.
You got some some people arguing with you from down under.
Nobody ever made a movie about me and my brother Screamus. And we are vigilantes too, Tom, and we're the Screamus brothers.
Dude, I fucking love this.
No one made a movie about me and my brother.
Me and my brother, we were in the movie and we were vigilante
Oi.
killers too.
Listen here, governor.
This is my buddy, Vinny Screamus Paul Jones.
Screamus. Bernie
Screamus
Getz.
Paul Jones.
Bernie Getz is the subway shooter.
Bernie Getz, okay.
I've never heard of such a person.
Look him up. I think he ended up raising like fucking squirrels. It's like pets and shit. He's a fucking interesting guy.
Wow, what a life to live.
Hey, welcome to the chat, Cheldar Bing.
Hey,
hold
Smith
on.
Chelsea.
I don't have something for you, but I'm going to play this. Thank you for
Chelsea!
joining. Tom, your arms look huge. Tom, give a little flex for the Twitch
I already
stream.
did. You didn't see it.
Oh, shit.
Way ahead of you, pal.
Do it again,
Where do you
Tom.
think we got those 2 viewers from?
The fucking chat was like a guy that Tex Avery cartoon after you did that.
For every flex Tom gives, you guys owe us bits. Buy some bits, chat, and give us
Yeah.
some bits.
Oh,
We don't know
that's
what they
the money.
do or what they're for.
I don't know what they do.
I don't
dude.
honestly want to deal with the taxes of making
No.
any money from this.
We are a DIY operation, and I mean, we set this up, and I still don't know what the fuck we're doing. So we'll figure it out. No, do not buy any Bitcoins from Mr. Bitcoins.
No, don't.
Do not buy bits from Mr. Bitcoins. Nobody fucking buy anything.
Anyway, what were we
No,
talking about?
Mr. Bitcoins, you do not sell bits. Shut up, Mr. Bitcoins. God damn it.
Don't buy bits from Mr. Bitcoins. The only people you're going to buy bits from are these guys.
You can't sell crypto and bits. And also, I don't even know if you can buy bits off of anything that's not Twitch already.
Anyway, so they get released because the cops love them so much.
Well, they're not gonna charge him with anything. They're
Yeah.
gonna charge him with self-defense, or they're not charge him with self-defense. But they asked to stay in the prison because they're like, people are gonna be looking out for you guys. And this is kind of a funny joke when the one cop is like, "Oh boy, you probably could stay here for another night." And like Willem
I
Dafoe's
love
like,
that part.
Oh, ask
and
your
Willem-
mom or
and Willem
whatever.
Dafoe's
Yeah.
like, I'm
I
gonna
don't
ask
care
your
if your
mom.
friends sleep over.
Yeah, that's
Why
pretty
don't
funny.
you ask Spider-Man? Why don't you ask Spider-Man if you can stay?
But the cops love these guys so much that they're willing to let their stupid friend come in with all their clothes.
Yeah.
And they
Well,
go in the
not
jail
all their
cell.
clothes. They're one pair of denim,
They're one
white denim
one
jeans.
outfit.
and their one shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I was young, when I was in my late teens, I think I saw this movie when I was like maybe 19 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the boots with the jeans.
Man, if I just had a friend named Rocco,
I was like, that's fucking awesome. I just need one Italian friend, for God's sakes. I don't know any.
Italian friend jeans and a pea coat.
I just need one Italian friend that is actually insufferable.
Now, a question for you specifically, Tom, but also for the group. Would they have looked cooler in dusters?
No way.
I think I think dusters are cool, but I think
no wrong answer.
I think for this,
I think you said wrong answer, but you said no.
Yeah,
no
Josh
wrong
just
answer.
shuts me down.
Wrong
answer, dumbass.
Tom, your friend Cheldar Binks is Italian.
Yeah, but I didn't know
Also
you when
my
I was
friend.
19, so I know you now. I think dusters are cool, but I think it would have been because their dad has one. So I think if they all had them, it would be too much.
It would be.
So them having the pea coats or whatever, and they made pea coats cool too. I was like, damn, I want a pea coat. I didn't get one, but
Well, now that we're
they look
talking
dope.
about it, Tom, were you a little offended that their dad had a short brim hat?
Oh, I didn't even think about that, dude.
no, dude, because he's fucking Irish.
Did you try to get a refund from Amazon?
You can't. Irish people can't wear cowboy hats. That's like me wearing a do rag. You know what I mean? That's like pure cultural
That is like you wearing
appropriation.
a do-rag,
It's
that's for
literally
sure.
the exact same. It's like there's no difference between those two things. So
You did the
no,
toy,
he
cut me
needs-
do-rag on.
Yeah, he also has very tiny sunglasses.
Heaven forbid.
too.
Heaven forbid I got a white boy
I
get
got
it
to
in
protect
motion.
my waves.
Yeah. Okay. yeah.
I
do
so
love
like
to get a little wavy.
they're playing cards with the cops, and then like they're also talking about how the press loves them too, and the press is like, oh, they're painting them as like, oh, what if they're protecting each other? They're taking care of evil in the city again, because the press loves painting vigilantes as great good guys.
True.
There's not a better move for the media to do than to paint
Right.
vigilantes as the good guys and encourage people to do that.
So, I think the big
don't
thing
know what I'm doing.
for this jailhouse scene, it ends with them simultaneously orgasming while being talked to by
Yeah,
God.
so this is
Dude.
where we kind of click
Oh
to.
my God,
This is
bro.
where we get into the religious aspect of the
Yeah,
religious
religious
action aspect of this movie.
That's what we're calling it.
Just in case any of the viewers were wondering, like,
That's
hey, why
like
did
saying
you guys
like
choose the Boondock
That's like saying
Saints
like,
for this
oh yes,
plot?
I know them biblically, which means you fucked.
Yeah, that is true.
But like, this is like their literal. I think the word is like the word of God is bestowed
It's
upon
their
them.
it's their come to Jesus cum moment.
Yeah.
Like,
But they're
the
in the
incest
jail,
vibes
so-
are already strong.
Dude,
Now, I hate to do
The
this.
incest vibes are strong in this
I
fucking
mean, they
movie.
shit and shower in front of each
Dude.
other, dude.
yeah.
And they just like they're literally in the bed and they like get dripped on, so they're sopping wet and they just go, oh.
It's like
they
dripping
literally
on their
both, they both
chest.
sit up at the same
Yeah,
time,
it's
and
fucking
they like
weird.
puff their chest out, and they're like, "Oh." I remember seeing this, and I was like, I've obviously seen this movie before, and I was like, dude, all of the actually gay sex scenes with Willem Dafoe are less gay than that scene.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Like Willem Dafoe is just offensive.
Yeah, his character, it's like, I don't know. I wonder if Troy Duffy wrote Willem Dafoe's character being so like homophobic, but also being gay. I wonder if he wrote that to be like Quentin Tarantino, where it's like, okay, he's this, but he's also the opposite. You know, the way Quentin Tarantino does shit like that. Or if he literally was like, I mean, it would be cool if he was gay, but I don't want it to be too gay. So
Let's
he's
just
also
fucking
homophobic.
Throw this out there, dude. I mean, first movie he ever wrote. There's no way in 1999 he was not influenced by Quentin Tarantino.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Right.
dude,
this
so
is
much
what-
of this movie.
Yeah, that's what he was
So
trying
much
to
of
do.
this
But we're
fucking
saying,
movie.
did he do it as like a switcheroo to the audience at this time to kind of like play with their imagination on like, or play with their thoughts on like what a gay guy is? Or is he pulling like a Tony Soprano type deal of like, oh, he's gay, but also like, he's my best earner. Like,
I think that
you
it's
know.
like it's weird because it's simultaneously pretty progressive. To have like a gay main character.
I don't want to give him
like this
so
in
much
this type of movie. No,
I don't want to give him
No,
too
no,
much
I know what
credit.
you're, I
Do
know what
not
you're saying.
misread-
Troy
No,
Duffy,
no, no.
progressive
I'm not
icon.
Do not misinterpret what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm.
He's really the Barack Obama of fucking Irish
Jesus.
directing movies.
Yeah, it's somehow progressive and offensive at the same
Yes,
time.
it is. It's really
let me be
weird.
clear.
Where it's like,
His
yeah, he's
brothers
gay,
are
but
gay
like he's
together?
also still a man.
He's incredibly I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to speak in generalities in context of the time. He's incredibly masculine for like a gay character at this time in media. It's like we'll get to the scene where like after the whole, so we could kind of, I think we can kind of skip around now.
We should
Well,
skip
they have
around.
their coming.
because we set the main things.
Don't you have that? Do you have the I'm coming?
Coming.
Yes.
Coming.
Nice.
Nice. I chose.
So now the boys decide, hey, we're gonna fucking start killing all the bad guys, and they go to an IRA guy. They buy some guns. They have a fucking stupid, clever.
Can
like
we
joke
talk
back
about
and forth.
that fucking scene? That scene drove me nuts.
Why did it drive you nuts? Because
Okay, hold on.
that is like
are
a
we
scene
about
that,
to fucking? We might dab
We're
up
doing
right now.
we're-
Tom and I might dab up right now. This might be Tom and Marshall's
Okay,
dab moment.
you got to
on
do the
pod.
predator handshake. If
We
you do.
will. If hold on.
Get your hands ready.
All right, Tom, hold on. Were you mad because they put so much money down and he goes, grab whatever you want, and all they take are 2 guns?
Other way. Yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
God,
That's what
yes.
the fuck I'm talking about.
Tom and I
He
are-
opens up this fucking room. This scene,
Every gun. It's like the
Dude,
Matrix.
This scene stood out to me more than any over the years. This is one scene that I really never forgot. Was just that cool guy, and he's just like, "Yeah, all right." And then he turns on the lights, and they turn around, and behind this cage, there's just tons of.
They're
fucking
playing 50s like a 50s love
insane
song.
Yeah,
I hated that.
insane.
I hated that music. That music sucked.
They had M16s with fucking grenade launchers on them, and like MP5s and all kinds of like crazy stuff. Uzis with the silent MAC-10 with the silencer on
Come
it.
on now.
And he gives them a duffel bag, and basically like whatever you can fit in the duffel
Right.
bag, you get to keep. You already bought. You basically bought
Yeah,
it. Which,
go
by the
nuts.
way, I was like, I don't know if that would equate. I think he's losing money on
he
that deal.
seems like he's counting a pretty little amount of money compared to what all the guns in there
Yeah,
are.
those guns are probably
like that
pretty
big
expensive.
anti-tank gun.
Yeah.
Like you can't just buy that one.
Dude. How am I supposed to walk out?
They
with
try to
this?
walk out. They're like, whoa, no, not that one.
Just put it in your coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all they take is some rope, and there's like this funny banter of like
all their money
you
on
know,
rope.
They spend all their money on
funny.
rope.
It's meant to be funny.
Yeah, they do like a comedy bit about rope, and then he buys 2 silenced pistols and a knife. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think they get a set of pistols each. They get a Rambo.
They each get a
knife.
set of silenced pistols. I mean, okay. What a missed opportunity for the entire movie. And I get it. They have to have the silenced
look
pistols for
cool.
how they execute everybody. But, dude, you can't have a scene in an action movie with a room of guns
It's so
and
fucking
not utilize
It is
all those
blue. It is
firearms.
action movie blue balls. It's one of the cardinal sins of action movies.
Yeah, brutal.
And
Dude.
it's like
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
That's for you, Mark.
I think
Oh, hi,
like
Mark.
Mark's in the chat right now. Moderator Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
if I wanted to take a guess at like maybe what happened, like I'm fully willing to lay this at the feet of Troy Duffy and be like, you just fucking did a shitty job with this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If you're going to have that scene, just have him go. They go to the guy and he's like, here you guys go. Here are your pistols. That's
I will say the
Here's the
Beretta
gun-
92
here's the guns you
FS
ordered.
is iconic to that era, and I do love that gun. I think it's fucking badass. It's the gun they use also in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah,
it's like
Riggs.
super popular
what
at this
gun? I don't know
time.
which one you're talking about.
The
It's
pistols.
the gun that
Oh,
Riggs
okay.
puts in his mouth at the beginning of the movie. Beginning of Lethal Weapon.
Hey, talk about fucking crazy.
What do you want to
accents.
know, man? So the pistols are cool, but it's like they could have at least gotten the pistols, and they each had a duffel bag. I know Alex probably hasn't seen this movie. They each had a duffel bag. They could have fit all 4 pistols in one of the duffel bags.
Yes,
and the rope. And the knife, and
James.
still had a duffel bag to put an MP5,
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
MAC-10 with the silencer
Right,
on it.
and Uzi.
They could have walked out with so much stuff, and they
Yeah.
took like fucking nothing.
He told him you can take whatever you want. And they put a lot of money on the table.
I
Yeah.
think that the production probably didn't have as much money for this as they wanted to. That would be my empathetic guess to the production. is
Then they
that-
should have done like a Taxi Driver thing where it's like
Right,
a dude
where
comes into
4
the room
guns
with
on the table.
yeah. Comes
Done.
in with a
No, you
briefcase.
guys are
It's like
right.
I can do the, you can get these 2. These are I can get silencers for him. Here's a revolver. Here's
We are
a this
all
and
on
that.
board that this is shitty.
And I
You
am
can blow a
not
dude's,
saying
you can blow a dude's dick
'Cause, I
fucking
mean,
smooth off.
Even when you get to their dad, like the Il Duce thing,
Oh, nope. Because I'm not going to agree with you on this one if I think what you're going to say, what you're going to say.
but he only has pistols too.
I think that's so fucking badass.
But okay, maybe.
He's got that leather fucking outfit with like 6 guns in it. It's fucking awesome.
But it's just all pistols though, is what I'm trying to
I
say.
think El Duce is my favorite character besides Willem Dafoe.
He's not in it enough. He's a huge part of the second
I would
one.
argue that he's
like a
not
main
enough.
character in the second one. He's very cool.
You should have him in
He's definitely-
much. They should have introduced him like halfway through the movie.
For El
I
Duce to
agree.
have only the pistols is pretty fucking cool. I just think, like you said,
I agree
cardinal
with-
sin,
I
dude. You
agree
can't
with you.
show a
Yeah.
room full of guns
Oh, I know.
and have them not use at least a couple of.
Yeah,
different
give
guns.
them other
The big
guns and
ones,
give them-
dude.
Yes.
They have the iconic fucking M16 with the heat shield.
They talk about how stupid Rocco is and how bad of a shot he is later in the movie. How do you not give that character a shotgun? Be like, hey, you're an idiot who's a bad shot.
Yeah, you're taking
Here's a
point.
shotgun.
You know what I mean?
Here's a
You're
fucking
in the
sawed-off
front.
shotgun. This is idiot proof. Like you don't do that, and like, so they decide that they go stupid gun shopping, and they find out that there's the Russian guy is like a big time Russian guy is going to be at this hotel.
when you get a load of this guy, oh my god!
Oh,
dude, the fat suit on him. Why even fucking give him one? I literally saw it. I was like,
crazy ass wig he's wearing.
I was like, Kayla, this is the worst fucking fat suit I've ever seen. And she's like, the wig sucks too. I was like, oh man, it really
that
sucks.
character looks insane, dude.
It's like Troy Duffy was like, give me the special effects guy from All That.
Yeah,
like
it's nuts,
it looks
dude.
like a fucking All That character. It looks like Kenan Thompson in a fat suit from like All That. Like it's just it's like a couch cushion.
It is legitimately a couch cushion.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
and
really
it looks
bad.
stupid. It's got like the indent. It's like not. It doesn't even look like a belly. It's just like the guy's chest and then a square and then like another square. And it's like just a fucking.
But
mat.
So basically they crawl through. They get up there. They crawl through the vents and. Sean Patrick Flannery is like talking about like how they're going to get down there or whatever.
I hated this.
They
part.
started arguing and they start fighting, right?
In this movie, I
Sean
hated
Patrick
this.
Flannery has all this rope, and the rope's becoming untangled as they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
As they fight in the vents break and they fall. As they fall, they suspend upside down, and they both pull out their pistols and they start shooting around the room, right? They somehow hit everybody fucking first try.
And they like, yeah.
But the fat Russian guy gets executed last because he was their main target, and it's just like, that Russian character has no impact on the story at all.
Absolutely
He's
not.
only in that scene. Only in that scene. He's not a bigger part. It's like, why even give him the fat suit? Just have him be a Russian. Thank you. Have him be a Russian
He
guy.
could have just been anybody.
Could have been anybody. You didn't have to have the fat suit or the wig.
No, and like you know what? They had the fat suit so they can make the F slur joke, like with Schmecker.
Because they couldn't get another. They could have just had.
I
All right,
mean,
I'm not trying to fucking be an
throwing it
asshole
all-
here.
throwing it
because
off.
we're very body positive on this podcast, but there were other fat guys in the room that were just regular fat.
Yeah,
guys.
just right. I mean,
just have them be this guy.
it could have been one of the big fat guys from the beginning who's like fighting in the bar. Just like make him there.
There were just regular fat guys there.
It's like, it's such a bizarre choice.
Yeah, it was super.
I don't.
weird.
Maybe that guy like gave money to the movie and was like,
Oh.
I want
He
to
was
be
a
in it. You know
producer?
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
It's
like
Troy's
that.
buddy.
Yeah, truly. I mean, that happens all the time. It's
Dude, they
it's
just-
literally
I gotta
like,
get my
yo,
uncle
I'll
in the
give you-
movie.
I'll give
Guy
you
that drinks in
$5,000
his
for the
bar.
movie, but I want a small bit part. And it's like, all right, well, we'll throw this guy.
So I think in another movie, I would like the upside down like shooting thing more. Here it's fine. It's lame that they do like the meta commentary on it afterwards, where they're like, "Oh, you think it's gonna be like a TV show, but it's," and then people are coming from behind the couches and you're shooting them all.
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I did like it when Willem Dafoe was like, "This doesn't happen in real life," and he's like kind of losing his mind.
Maybe I have
with all the
Marvel-
crazy shit that they
I do like the meta of that,
Yeah.
where Willem Dafoe's just like, how is this happening? This
See, I
shit's
don't.
not
He's
supposed
like,
to happen.
This is not supposed to happen. But it
Maybe
keeps
I'm bringing
I
like
guess it
modern.
kind of, realistically, it kind of lends it lends a little bit more power to the concept of like that they were ordained by God to do
Damn,
it.
you know what? Now that we're talking about this, guys, I fucking really like
Dude, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Like I'm
The more that
tired
we've
of
talked
my
about
favorite
this,
in the
entire
religious
podcast.
block. and
shit, dude. I think that this might be the best one of the religious block, dude.
Maybe
Anyway.
ever. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
according
it
to
fails
the
be
people, it
seen.
is because it's got 26% on Rotten Tomatoes
Jesus
compared
Christ.
to the 11 and I think 13%
Just the
of
fucking
Priest and
moron.
End of Days.
That is true. And it has a 91% audience score.
Yeah,
That's
91.
fucking
But you know what?
crazy.
That does not surprise me. It does not, because people aren't like, I'm not tooting our own horn. I'm not patting ourselves on the back. People don't watch these movies like, because we're looking, unless we are like upfront enjoying it, we are looking for things to like kind of pick apart for this. For movies
Recency
like this.
bias. I am not. This is not recency bias. I am. Come on now.
I
Chaldar.
disagree with you guys. I think I would maybe I will say maybe I'm bringing meta commentary fatigue from now back to this movie. Whereas like so many movies do this thing where it's like, oh, and that happened, or like, can you believe that we're driving in a car and going down the street? Like, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
like
the,
many movies
the last
do that.
Matrix movie was really heavy on the meta
Fucking all the
commentary.
Marvel movies do that. All these movies do that, and I'm bringing that, but like, I just did not hit for me. Like, I thought it was dumb. I think it would be cool if they played it up more as like the like ordained by God thing. I think if they played that up maybe a little bit.
If there was a
more.
little bit more,
Yeah.
almost like this bullet should have hit him, but it didn't.
Like
or something
divine
like that.
intervention or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like maybe think of like, I didn't even cock my gun or some shit like that. Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well,
I
hey,
don't
you know
how
what,
we got
guys?
any
You guys
shots
wanted
off.
more
He's
God
like, I could have
interference
sworn
in
I
End of
shot
Days, too.
Yeah,
I
because
could. I swear I could have
can you
shot
do
20.
it?
But
Yes, you can.
yeah, God bless it.
We needed more God.
I didn't even need to reload.
This is a religious block. There's barely any God in it.
But
Yeah,
I will say,
hardly any
so
God.
there's a thing that I really liked and a thing that I didn't like about this whole hotel thing. I did like like I said before, the interactions between the cops and Willem Dafoe in this, I thought it was well written. I thought it was fun. Where he's going around basically teaching them like how to be good detectives and like good cops.
Yeah.
And fucking with Greenlee, but also like giving people praise and saying like, why would you do like what does that make you think of? And he's like, oh yeah, there was like 2 guys. And there's another one like we did this. And then like the guy being like, well, why doesn't he just point the guns? And like it's a little too much, but he's like, well, you wouldn't go straight ahead. You wouldn't go like this if you were just one guy holding 2 guns. You would go like this. So it doesn't make any sense. There's one guy.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny part, and maybe it's just me. But movies like this, again, the Quentin Tarantino line of like funny like action movie, like hyper violent movies, is like scripts that are trying to be very clever, and in the worst case scenarios, know that they're being very clever.
Yeah.
This movie does in multiple places, but in here it kind of hit me. Where like Willem Dafoe's talking about how the one guy's getting killed execution style, and he's like, and then the two motherfuckers come down here and put an iron to the back of his head. I don't know why, but just say gun. You don't need to say iron, because I think it's a thing of like people like, and he later sees like when you got a gun up to your noodle, stuff like that. Where it's just like, don't use the cute word, don't use like the fun choice all the time. Just say fucking like when you got a gun up to your head, it fucking freaks you out or some shit like that. Like I just don't like these cute, clever word choices. All because the movie's chock full of those.
Yeah,
I think
it's very much like trying to. Again, it's like another
It's purple.
Tarantino choice, or like
I'm
I don't
hitting
want to
my
say
mic, I'm
David
so
Lynchian, but but you know the idea of downplaying a very serious situation with like silly language.
Yes, I guess that's what I'm
it
trying
just
to say.
adds more like. It adds more character or pizzazz to it, and that's what they're doing. But either it's going to work for you, or you're going to think it's lame.
I kind of maybe think of it as dumb guy signaling, where it's
I
like,
mean, that's what this entire movie is.
exactly.
This movie is dumb guys.
Where it's like a dumb guy.
That's why I like it so much.
Oh man, that guy's a wicked good writer because all the words he uses, all the synonyms from the dinosaurs.
When you sit down and you watch
Synonyms.
this movie, it's like
From the Brontosaurus, he goes to his Brontosaurus.
He
He
could
finds
just say like,
synonyms.
"Yo, he held a gun to his head" or something,
But he uses a different
doesn't.
word.
He says, when somebody holds a gun to your noodle, it's like, that's so funny when you really think about it, because normally
And
you
after
wouldn't
this
say
movie,
something like that.
And after this movie, didn't you notice that I started saying noodle all the time? I say it for everything about it. People said I'm in the work meeting before we go out in our rounds for the dumpsters. I say, "Don't whack your noodle on the dump truck thing."
You guys
and
don't
everyone
call
calls
your
it
head
so
a noodle?
funny.
Honestly, this guy
You guys
finds
have never
any.
done that before?
Marsh is in BJ.
Called your head a noodle?
No, I don't do
Marsh
that.
is in jiu-jitsu class, and he's like, "All right, so then you transition from the needle, the heel hook, and you grab him by the noodle."
I do say it, Tom. Did I not say that last week?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I
He
said,
got-
grab
did
him
you
by
get
the
it from
noodle.
this movie?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah,
I call everything noodles.
Yeah, Marsh is like
everything
yeah.
noodle. Noodle.
My wife is
name
always
for dick.
confused when we're
Noodle.
trying to find
Yeah.
something in the house. I'm like, "Where's the fucking noodle?" And she's like, "I don't know." I'm like,
She's
"Well,
she's frantically pulling out things of pasta.
we have a lot of pasta here." I'm
She's throwing
Italian.
fucking
Hey.
noodles at you, ramen at you.
So you guys, you didn't like this scene? This action
No.
scene?
It maybe didn't hit for me as much as you guys, but like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, it's fun.
This was my least favorite of the action scenes, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's
The stripper one, or the
stripper was
the
like-
beat
that
off
one-
room
that
was
one
definitely my
sucks,
least
dude.
favorite.
Yeah, fuck. That
It's
one
not that
sucks.
cool. It's not that cool, and also it's not funny,
And also, it's not a
also-
crime to masturbate in a theater. That's not a crime.
Well, it is a crime to masturbate in a theater. But
Well,
it's
that's
not.
what,
It's
that's
not
what
a crime.
Well, not in a regular theater, yes.
Yeah.
That theater is made for masturbating.
There's a caveat here. the theater has to be designed
I
specifically for
understand
masturbating.
why they killed the mafia guy. He just happened to be in there doing his
Well,
thing.
weren't the other guys also mafia guys?
They just kind of say they're bad guys, but
Yeah.
you don't know what they're
No.
bad for doing.
Well, dude, the whole movie is like they're killing bad guys who are bad for.
Someone's streaming-
No, Chelsea,
Someone
you're right. Rest in peace, Paul Rubens, #1 theater masturbator.
Yeah,
In our
fuck it.
hearts.
That's true.
In
Ruined
our
that
hearts
guy.
And you
in
know
our
what?
souls.
He did it in a theater that is
In a porno
designated for
theater.
it. He
Fred
never.
Willard,
He
too.
Fred
never.
Willard too, man.
Yeah, Fred Willard. RIP to another.
Someone's
theater.
fucking stream cuts
Movie
out
theater
right as
jacket.
Marsh says.
Is
it's
he
like
dead?
Yeah, Fred Willard died. Yeah. A couple years ago.
The stream cuts out.
Damn, dude. He's another big. He's like the
Tippetous. You're right. Justice for Pee Wee Herman. I think he did nothing wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong. He did exactly what you're supposed to do in those places, even if it is weird.
Let's be real.
I was saying the stream cuts out, and the last person who hears is Marsh saying like, "It's not illegal to masturbate in the theater." and then they're like,
listen, guys, when you go to Regal theaters, like we were talking about in the previous ones, and you say about that action sent you, that's code for you can.
A guy's getting
masturbate
dragged
in the
out of
theater.
like send help. He's like, no, it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
I heard on a podcast. It's not illegal.
Well, hey, Wuthering Heights opened up this weekend. You're telling me nobody was masturbating in there? Oh. Whoa. My buddy works over at the Regal movie theater. He had to get a mop in there because of Jacob Elordi.
Just a bunch of guys.
If you dropped the fish, it would be swimming around on the floor.
Just a bunch of guys going up.
No respect.
One for Wuthering Heights, please. One for Wuthering Heights.
I bought that action sent me one for Wuthering Heights.
I'm not buying anything, but where's your butter machine? I just want to know where your butter machine's at.
Extra butter, please.
Can I just get a bucket of butter? Just a little bit of butter, please.
Oh, and shit. Fred Willard's been dead for 6 years. Oh, man.
And also, I did not realize he's been dead that long. Also, when you really think about like the pantheon, let's say the Mount Rushmore of theater jackers, it really... Unfortunately, it's only two that I can think of right now. But
only two.
I hope that those
only two martyrs.
Those listening at home can help us add a couple faces to that mountain.
Really round up a list.
Yeah,
of the persecuted.
Let's get a couple more faces for the Mount.
You guys keep going. We got to do a battery change here.
The Mount Rushmore of theater jacking.
How
much do we How much do we want to skip ahead?
I think we could skip pretty far ahead because like everything that happens in this, everything that kind of happens after this, which is why
this is very important though. The last thing that's very important about the scene.
What?
Rocco shows up.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that.
He is contracted to kill the fat man as well, and the mafia gives him a 6-shooter to do it, and he comes in, and the Boondock Saints,
Jafar.
The Boondock Saints pull him in, and they like fuck with him and scare him, and then they're like, "Oh, we got you.
We gotta fuck with him."
Later, Sean Patrick Flannery's talking to him, and he's like, something doesn't sit right about that night. They gave you a 6-shooter, but they had to have known that there was going to be 9 people there.
Yeah.
I think they were setting you up. That's what makes Rocco be like, fuck these guys. I'm turning against them because he was...
Well, he doesn't believe him at first.
Yeah.
Like we could...
and then he goes to the diner. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can like kind of... They end up kind of like... They find Rocco, they fuck with him, they go back to Rocco's like girlfriend's apartment or girlfriend, sister, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's his girlfriend.
They get fucked up. They get all drunk and shit, and Rocco's like, there should be one of you guys in every city. And it's like, no, there shouldn't. And they do, like, this is kind of one of the famous scenes, not as much as, like, there was a firefight, but where they kill the cat. Like, Rocco
that shit
pounds
pissed
on
me
the table.
off, dude, because the fucking cat was totally chill. He kills the cat, and then it's literally like Sean Patrick Flannery's talking to him later. He's like, do you think she's good?
Hold on. Guys, I'm sorry to derail this, but we might have gotten the comment of the night in the chat right now.
Oh, boy.
This, we had About That Action podcast. One, we love engagement.
We do.
We love it.
Yeah.
Whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on any of the social media.
We walk around town sometimes, and we look for people getting engaged, and we just stand there and look
we
and
do
clap.
that.
I'll take pictures of them. I'll take videos of them.
Yeah.
But Tippetous with the fucking comment of the night, because we were talking about movie theater masturbators. The immersive Miriam Margolis theater experience, because Miriam Margolis jacked off 3 guys in a park. Tippetous, we are going to give you...
give him a couple Jar
What should we
Jars.
give him? Should we give him a couple Jar Jars?
Yeah.
Yeah, give him...
All right, hold on. You're going to get 5 Jar Jar salute, and we're going to actually salute you right now.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was a killer. That was a
fucking
killer.
I'm going to go
comment.
talk about 4DX.
Oh!
Oh, damn. And then Chelsea chimed in. The 4D Margolis experience where Arnold shows up to 40.
You think it's just like a mist, and it's just like, no, I just actually beefed one in your face.
I'm fucking dying right now. God damn it. This is so much fun.
This chat's
can't
blowing
Hey,
up.
chat,
dude.
you're the 4th member of
But,
All
like,
About That
dude,
Action
like,
podcast.
can you guys, like,
That's for
just look
sure.
at us, guys. Like, did you ever think we'd be having this much fun on Monday nights?
No, dude, it's almost...
No, considering last week we had 4 viewers and nobody interacted. Yeah, that was
true.
not as fun as whatever is going on right now.
Hey, this is a
Hopefully-
great time. This is
We
awesome.
better not fucking Troy Duffy it. That's for sure.
we are, dude. We are totally.
I'm going to call Keanu Reeves right now and tell him he's a fucking shithead.
Just calling out fucking like
We're
Alex
probably
and be
already
like,
blacklisted from all the Patton Oswalt hate.
Who's that? Probably.
Guy.
Hey, just in time for Ratatouille 2. Patton Oswalt, I want you to know,
Dude,
Marsh has all the problems. I don't have.
Is Ratatouille
And
2
you know
really
what?
coming
I'm
out?
sorry. I'm not big enough to
I don't know about
apologize.
No, yeah.
I will never apologize.
Ratatouille 2, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Say anything.
We'll have to cover it on the podcast. That'll be a vacation. Vacation.
Sorry, guys. Back.
No,
to
that's
the
okay.
movie.
We're going to kind of skip ahead a little bit because Rocco ends up joining the crew.
Why? I don't understand.
No, it's
this
one
is
of
something
it's
that is so
stupid.
important to me.
It's dumb.
Because one, he's fucking grossly incompetent.
Yes.
He's a fucking dipshit. He's a moron. He killed that cat. He worked for the mafia.
So he's a bad guy.
He's
unhinged.
He's
like
literally
he actively just like doesn't understand what
and
they do.
he doesn't have like a come to God
No,
moment.
he
or
doesn't.
anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's
so like why does he get the fucking? This
He's
is what
an
I
awful
hate
moral
about
compass.
like who they select. It's like, okay, cool. So just because he drinks with you at the bar,
Yeah.
he's okay. He took that guy to kill the family.
Yes, right.
Like he was the
Yes,
driver.
exactly.
He's literally a part of that murder.
Yeah, he's like, and he has signed off or witnessed dozens or hundreds of other situations.
Honestly, I think this movie would have been. There's like this concept I think Troy Duffy really wanted to cash in on of almost like this Three Stooges style situation.
You're 1,000%
It's
right.
like this
Especially
movie
with
would
the wig on that Russian
Yes,
guy.
the cat killing the cat thing is like fucked up edgelord.
What if what if Norman Reedus went down on the ground and started spinning like Curly and shooting all their kneecaps off? Now that's a movie.
That actually could have been pretty good.
I think this movie just would have been better if Rocco was not part of the crew. He could have been in it in some capacity, sure, but it's like I didn't think he was funny enough to be a main fucking character. He's a wild card. It doesn't even make sense for them to allow him in the crew.
You have him. If we're gonna do a rewrite,
like realistically, they should have like
we should rewrite this.
They should have written him off as a friend.
He
should have gotten killed.
He should have gotten killed by either at the peep show thing where you don't even do the whole peep show thing. Like he goes and he does it and like he tries to kill Ron Jeremy and Ron Jeremy like kills him and like then that is like an inciting incident for the second half of the movie where then they actually have a reason to go fucking kill these guys because their reason and why it's so thin is because it is playing off this thing of just like, well, we just want to kill bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They need Rocco because they need his finger to get shot off. So Willem Dafoe can find out
He's a
who
plot
they
device.
are. It's whatever.
And you're right because they're keeping him around for like comedic effect, and he also does like he goes. I think they're trying to pin him as like a hothead who's kind of like going off the rails because there's like I think it's the peep show scene, or it's the poker game scene where he like tries to fight one of the brothers. Like he's like beating up one of the mob. He's beating up the fucking hitman.
Oh yeah.
And then Sean Patrick Flannery like pulls him off, and he like tries to fight Sean Patrick Flannery, and then he tries to fucking beat up the priest.
Well, he tries to fight Sean Patrick Flannery because Sean Patrick Flannery's like, no, Rocco's got to kill him himself or fight himself. He won't let his brother. He won't let Murph jump in, and then Murph like rolls him a cue ball.
Yeah,
and
it's
Sean
just,
Patrick Flannery's not paying attention.
Or you could like, I think we're all in agreement that it would have been better if they killed him off.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna keep him, have one of the brothers like really be adamant, like, no, we shouldn't fucking take Rocco to do any of this.
I still think there's a good way to write this where you can have Willem Dafoe's character have the moment where he realizes the MacManus brothers are the Saints. Maybe when Rocco gets murdered and he's like, I remember he's friends with those guys. What's going on? Like Rocco needs to get murdered by Papa Joe for something that the Saints did.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
would
'cause
make this
Papa Joe-
That's a great rewrite.
Yeah.
Rocco gets. Maybe Rocco's about to join them and start doing it, and then Papa
and
Joe
they hit him with like
kills
the Goodfellas fucking.
That's-
Because
we don't even
to make him.
that's way
There's no
brains
reason
out,
to
right?
even fucking hate Papa Joe until he kills Rocco later,
Why?
which they were there at his house to kill him anyway. So it's like if you're gonna make Papa Joe the big bad, at least show him doing something big
and also give him a
bad.
different name, Papa Joe. I
that
don't know if I like
sucks.
Papa
Okay, if we're
Joe.
talking names, I was confused at the beginning of the movie, and I'm pretty rarely confused by these movies. You know, knock on wood. Like the fucking name of the Italian mob family.
Sorry.
The name of the mob family in this is Yakavetta. The fucking that sounds like a Russian name.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
I thought I was very confused by Papa Joe. I was like,
they should have been like the Boyardees. Or
literally until like the scene with Ron
I
Jeremy.
agree. Boyardee would have been a good one.
Papa
Hey, you
Joe
know what? It sounds
Boyardee.
like-
Pastacholi, Joe
I
Pastacholi.
think you
It
did a
even
whole-
rolls off the tongue.
You could have done a whole
honestly.
bit of like, yeah, no, it's not like the sauce. Like,
Yes.
it took me until the Ron Jeremy scene to be like, oh, wait a minute, because I was like, why are these fucking Italian? Why do all these Italian guys work for the Russian
In fact,
mafia?
hit me with the
Yeah.
rewrite.
Yeah,
Hit me
hold
with the
on. Oh,
rewrite.
sure, hold on, Tom.
Here's,
Give me
I
one
think,
second.
I think,
Click, clickety, click, click, clack, click, 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 clack, clack, click, clickety, clack.
I think that the name, like even having a name like something like silly, like fucking Mastacholi or something.
Yes.
What could happen is like somebody could a stranger, right?
I mean,
a stranger could come in and be like, "I'm looking for Joe Mastacholi." Oh, like the food, and then he beats him to death or something. You know what I mean?
that could have been.
That way,
good.
it's like, oh shit, this guy is truly like very violent, very unhinged, has no temper, no self-control, and you're building him up to be this very, very dangerous big bad guy.
They made us change it at Ellis Island.
Instead, it's like his worst up until
it's a Phil Leotardo bit.
Yes, exactly.
Up until they go to his house to kill him, his most egregious thing is that he's like a racist guy.
Yeah, well, I don't even want to talk about that scene.
No, we're skipping that.
That's fucking dog shit. So stupid. It's
That
very
scene,
90s.
that scene is very like. I hope Quentin Tarantino likes the scene.
That is just a guy who's like this is because they're bad guys, but also like he secretly loves that joke.
Yeah,
like he knows he's like Troy Duffy has told that joke at every bar he's ever been to anybody he's ever come.
We don't have any booze. How about
What the fuck's your problem?
Yeah.
That wasn't a drop. That was
Alex
actually me
Jones.
doing that.
I got to poo.
They do like the whole fucking peep show shootout. It's fucking stupid. Here's where, again, like I said, the second half of the movie after the hotel scene is when I stopped really enjoying this movie at all. It also comes in this scene where it's like they really do the fucking flashback thing with Smecker too many times. Like,
I
the
did
peep
start to
show
get there.
time.
Yeah.
The peep show just feels too much of the flashback. I didn't need another scene.
kind of like filler?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Like we have to kill
also
time.
the peep show stuff. I guess it's important because it's when he kind of realizes that there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
but
I
other than
guess
that,
we
it's
could've
like
done that.
it's pretty obvious
But-
what happened here,
but
guys. They walked into the
we
room.
could've had a
and fucking shot
montage.
everybody.
Knowing if there's
had a
3 of
montage of
them
other
is also
killings.
it doesn't fucking.
It doesn't even really matter at all.
Yeah, no, it
because
doesn't
like
matter.
what it
Because
truly
he finds
doesn't.
the finger anyway.
Yeah.
And he does. It gives him an excuse. You know what? Truly does give him an excuse where he's like fucking like, oh, he's so smart. He figured they crossed his arms.
But then he
And
spikes the camera and he's like, Wyatt fucking Earp. I'm like, why is that even in
That's
this?
Wyatt fucking Earp.
And I think we could kind of.
Yo, I'm Wyatt Earp. And I'm gonna ride the tornado.
Hey, Agent Smecker. Get out of my way, Smecker.
I think there's also something of like, and I tried to find stuff about it, and maybe they go into the documentary. For some reason, also the second half of this movie feels really loose. Like it really.
Yes,
there's so many
1000%.
The
scenes.
second half of the movie?
Yes,
I'm talking second half at
100%.
least, like after the hotel sequence. The hotel sequence stuff, even up to when they shoot the cat, and maybe even the diner stuff, feels a lot tighter and like almost like it was like really well written. Like it's at least like screenplay worthy.
It's
Whereas-
planned.
It's planned.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas like we've kind of talked about like a lot of the scenes after that feel like, okay, you mob guys need to talk about what you're going to do with the brothers. Just talk for like 5 minutes about like what you're going to do. I guess we should kill him. I don't know. Maybe you want to kill him. Like it's just a lot of just, or like when they fucking cauterize their wounds.
The
like,
cauterizing the wound.
Yeah.
Honestly, even the shootout in the outside the house feel very like
almost like they didn't plan it.
Yeah, they just had like okay, in this scene, you guys just got shot at, and now you're frantic and you're getting away. Go.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
And it's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
I know.
what? Okay.
It's my favorite part of the movie, and it's Mount Rushmore action scenes for me, I think.
Dude, are those orcs? Are they just part of the game, or did
Those
you?
are, I don't know, dude. I just
What do you-
threw some bits in there, or whatever those are.
What
emojis.
game? What are you guys talking about?
He
sorry.
put a bunch of stickers
Oh.
in the chat, and they're
Oh,
orcs
okay,
from
okay.
Warhammer.
No, that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a bunch of random ones that Twitch lets you
We
do.
should say at
Chat,
least,
hit the chat with hit the chat with a bunch of emojis.
we like we said, we're not going to go too beat by beat, but we do want to hit the beat of after the peep show, right? That's when the mob guys, and they make like one of the fucking mobster guys blind.
Well, Papa Joe goes to visit Deuce Bigelow's dad in the bathroom as he's restocking the urinal cakes and plunging the toilet. And that's where he gets El Duce involved.
I forgot. Fuck.
Papa Joe goes in there, it's just,
Oh, shit! All right!
somebody screamed that from the toilet.
And
We haven't seen toilets like this ever in this movie because all the other toilets we've seen don't have any doors.
they're just in the middle of the room. Every man's dream. It's like Homer when he makes the fucking the recliner with the toilet in it.
Oh
You can
yeah.
just lay back and let her rip.
Yep, yeah, my
Um,
dream indeed.
and they they talk about getting El Duce, who is played by Billy Connolly, who production notes from the documentary is like the only guy that Troy Duffy wanted in this movie that actually ended up doing the movie. He wanted Billy Connolly to play El Duce, and it happened.
Oh shit! All right. Well, we'll get into production notes maybe after we
can
through
for
the
sure.
movie, but
El Duce, not enough with El Duce. I agree with that.
probably the best character in the movie besides Agent Schmeckler.
Yes, very little screen time. I mean, Billy Connolly's like a way better actor than anybody else besides fucking Willem.
He's got a good look.
He does have a good look. You know, honestly, I'm gonna fucking. You guys are probably gonna disagree with me on this. I honestly think fucking Rocco's a better actor than fucking Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery in what he has to do.
I don't think he's a better actor than Sean Patrick Flannery.
I do think that he surpasses Norman Reedus.
Okay, we can agree on
Norman
that.
Reedus
I'll take that.
sure.
I'll take that win there. But also, it's weird that this Irish hitman has a fucking Italian nickname, but I guess if the Italian mob is the only one that uses them, maybe that's just what the Italian mob calls them.
Okay, hit me with another rewrite. I was thinking about this while we were talking about, like, they're so good at shooting.
Jizz
shooting
off
their
him.
jizzy jizz.
Rewrite this with the jizz, Tom.
Yeah. What if they just jerked off throughout the whole movie? No, they're so good. They're so good at aiming. They're so good at shooting, and they live in this shithole in fucking Boston.
Yeah.
They speak 5 languages. All of this stuff. Did they explain that they're on the run from Ireland? This is 1999. They realistically could have
they could be IRA
they could
guys.
have gotten in trouble for terrorism or something in Ireland, changed their identity, came to the U.S. That's why they are so good at shooting. That's why they're so prone to violence. I mean, they had no problem breaking in and killing those people.
Yeah.
Killing people for the first time, you're not even in the military, would be very nerve-wracking.
They and they go through that gun locker and they know how to work the guns.
They know how to work all the guns. That's what I'm saying.
I have never shot a gun in my fucking entire life. If you put a gun in front of me,
You'd be able to shoot it.
I mean, I'd be able to shoot it, but I
You've
don't
watched enough
fucking.
movies.
I mean,
yeah,
it wouldn't be.
But I don't think guns are that intuitive.
I wouldn't be confident.
I do not think that they're that intuitive.
I wouldn't pick up the gun and be like,
yeah,
slapping shit around. I'd be like, fucking, tell me how to do this.
Yes,
I kind of get the
that's
plot
what
point.
I mean.
Or I get that basic idea.
If we loaded a gun and gave it to Josh, he could shoot it physically.
But I
But
wouldn't
if
be
we just
slapping
put a gun
around,
in front of
cocking
it, he's
shit.
not going to know how it works if he's never used one before.
Josh, grab that gun right now.
Wait, hold on.
That is not real.
It's not a
Twitch.
real
It
gun,
is not
Twitch.
real.
It's
That is
not real.
airsoft.
That
But,
is fake. God damn it, put it down, dude, please.
But yeah, that would have been so much more compelling because then it's like their dad could have taught them how to do all of that stuff. So
that's
that
just
way, because
good
they
writing.
really didn't. Yeah, that is.
That's a good.
Because they didn't really see him in the shootout because it just started
No.
or whatever, and maybe they could have had the ski masks on during the shootout, so the dad wouldn't have known it was them. Like that.
Well, he doesn't know it's them until he hears the family prayer. Spoilers, but
yeah, how do you not know what your fucking sons look
Josh,
like?
just so you know, the chat is chiming in on your great gun etiquette.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
Safe
everyone.
handling measures. Josh,
That is the safest
you're
way to
right.
do it.
Probably not a dog. Josh is the third Boondock Saints.
Fucking hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Fucking Connor, Murphy, and
Josh.
Doug. Doug MacManus.
That's kind of a cool name, actually.
Hey, you know what? Changing it.
You know what it is?
Don't tell my wife.
MacManus is just an awesome last name.
It is pretty cool
because it has
last name.
it has
is
the
good.
hard consonants in it.
Yep.
It's interesting
so
that they don't
realistically,
use
anything
their
would work, but-
we've already talked about. It's interesting that they don't use their names more in this movie.
No.
It's,
You really? I think I only learned their names from this big shootout scene where he's like Connor or he's like Murph.
I think
Yeah, I literally had to look it up on IMDb. Actually,
And I've seen this movie a million fucking times.
And again, chat, let us know if we're just fucking being stupid and missing some of the family stuff.
or
that they drop.
Spotify listeners, and you're listening to this on Spotify, DM us.
Yeah, DM us on Instagram, at about that action.
you're a
pod,
fucking
I guess.
maybe
nerd
they
and you
did.
can't
Maybe this.
join us
Maybe
on
it
Monday
was
nights.
explained in the movie. Like I
just
said,
like-
I was cleaning mashed potatoes at the time, so
You were
maybe they
cleaning-
were.
wait,
like-
hold on,
Wait, you
hold
were
on.
cleaning mashed potatoes?
You
Yeah,
had
dude,
mashed
I made
potatoes.
mashed potatoes in a pan.
And
I
you put 'em
emptied
in a
them into
colander?
a container, and then I had to wash the pan
Oh, I thought you were saying you put the mashed potatoes in a colander, took the faucet
with soap.
and soap and water, and you cleaned them.
Tom, you're fucking blowing our minds right now.
Yeah.
You weren't making chicken and rice while you were watching this movie. You were cleaning
Making it-
mashed
dude.
potato pans.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is insane.
All right.
Is this a joke? It's not April Fool's.
No, dude, I made a
Are
nice
we a punk?
Valentine's Day
Is it-
dinner
where's Ashton?
for me and Kayla, and one of the things was mashed potatoes. I had to clean the whole kitchen. Actually, she was fucking sucked in though. I literally was cleaning, and she was like so like locked in on this movie.
It's because the hot guys, dude.
She
The hot
watched it
guys.
more. Yeah,
The
she
hot
watched
guys,
more of
dude.
it than I did. Like a decent chunk more. It took me
I'm
like
like
20
that's
minutes
a very
to clean.
funny, like awesome, like just like you're just fucking cleaning and you're just like looking in. It's just like pitch black, just the light of the TV.
Tom, you want to watch a movie? I gotta clean this fucking potato pan.
Well, if I don't do it, who's gonna do it?
This is true.
She comes in. Oh, you're done with the potato pan yet?
Yeah, it's funny. We were watching it. We were
Thomas
eating
MacManus,
potatoes.
are you done with that potato pan? Come to bed.
Moral Duce. Again, I wish that's way better plot points. Like make him IRA guys. You don't even have to say a ton. That's how they know the guy that they buy the guns from. Like, so this other like the next shootout is where they end up having this is the firefight like scene, which is
Amazing.
Rocco fucking talks about how he was working with another cool hitman. Like whatever you want to think about his
He looks
tactics.
like Bill from Office Space.
He does. Look like
Yeah,
Bill.
I don't know. That guy didn't look really cool. To
Not
me.
cool, but like he's at least like he's got like he doesn't look like a fucking goon. He's just
This
a guy.
sequence where he like kills the
He's
people
like
looks like it's a
dressed and
cutscene
shit.
from like the video game Hitman. Like the way he's walking with
Yeah.
like the gun up like that, like
Yeah.
it looks really shitty.
I did know that one thing I want to put. This is kind of a forgettable thing, and only because it leads into. They also take a woman hostage.
Also,
These
the
guys are
chat's
so
going
great.
crazy over Tom cooking potatoes. Somebody said, "Could you be more Irish?" Tommy O Potato. Potato Pan was Tom's nickname in high school.
Oh wait,
There's
hold
food
on.
other than chicken and rice.
Oh, you got potatoes all over you.
Hey,
still.
if there's food other than chicken and rice, I haven't found it. I'll say that.
I did think it was odd that the hitman that they go to kill, like their main target, is taking a shit.
He's taking a shit,
and then
yeah.
he like gets up without wiping.
I thought that too. Yeah.
It's like maybe he hadn't gone yet, but it just
Now,
kind of
in all
implies-
fairness-
Dude,
in
all
all
right, come on, let's break this down, guys. You're in the bathroom, you're taking a shit. All of a sudden, rounds start popping off. Are you gonna wipe?
Depends on how nasty the shit is.
I don't
That
know if
does
I'm
depend
wiping,
how
dude.
nasty the
If
shit is.
if it is,
it's a sensory thing for me. I get up and I just know
Why
that
am I
that's.
dripping
I just
with
can't-
if it's a fucking,
just kill me. I don't give a fuck, dude.
if it's a fucking,
Just kick down the door and shoot me in the forehead.
Yeah, I don't know if I
it's
want
a-
to die with a shitty ass either.
if it's a fucking if it's a Cyberdyne fucking sprinkler in that toilet bowl, I'm
wow.
I'm cleaning up at least. It's like that could wait like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm fucking. I need to have some, like you're saying, I need to have some dignity. If
I
I'm gonna fucking
need
go out.
that is true. That's what.
Oh
it is.
yeah,
It's a
probably
dignity
not
thing.
a dog. Brought up a good point. What if he has a bidet? What if he just
Oh,
his butt really fast?
hey, and you
can't
know
even
what?
see. You can't even
I
tell.
won't. Hopefully, not too much TMI. If you haven't bought a bidet, buy one. They're very cheap on Amazon. They're fucking life
Yeah,
changers.
buy a
They're the
bidet.
best.
Actually, this episode of About That Action podcast, Boondock Saints, is sponsored by Tushy Bidets.
Yeah, it is free advertising in hopes that we all get
Use
paid.
promo code About That Action for 5% off your next bidet.
Get the extra ass blast
Tell
fucking
'em-
attachment.
Tell them you watched
Turbo
Boondock
ass
Saints.
blast pressure washer style bidets.
Don't get caught on the John in your next shootout
Here
with
at
a
Tushy,
poopy butt.
Here at Tushy, we developed a bidet that could actually be used to clean off your concrete driveway.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody drive all your internet traffic to that.
Say
and
goodbye
tell
to
'em
that dried up crust.
About That Action sent you.
Are you one of the guys on Reddit who actually exists that don't wipe because you think it's gay? Here's the bidet. The bidet fucking extreme
Oh, you
Tushy
know what?
bidet.
That's right. That's why he didn't wipe, dude. He's a big.
Yeah,
what's
he
a-
is.
What's
The
that
big
guy? Do you
TV.
guys know? What's the
It's the
fucking
never
freak
wipes.
guy? Never wipe your butt.
Oh, who is
Who's
it? I
that
don't
that
know there
says
was
that
an
on the
actual
internet?
guy.
Oh, that's not a real.
No,
guy.
no, it
Am I
probably
making
is.
that up?
No,
I think you're making that up.
All right, never mind. Let's just.
I don't
move
I
think
think
you
you're
are
having
making it
a
up.
stroke. Are you are you
I might be
smelling
stroking
toast
out right
or
now.
anything like
Hold
that?
on.
Marshall's like, do you taste like pennies?
Damn, son.
Yeah, I'm.
One thing we also didn't mention is that they also put
where'd you get
pennies-
this stroke?
They put pennies on the eyes of all their fucking victims.
Yes.
'cause
It's a cool detail.
Which it is cool, but it's also like their eye. I guess it's like Roman Catholic, so it's kind of built in because it's like all about like Sharon and fucking
Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah, about Sharon.
Yeah,
Osbourne.
Sharon
Sharon Osbourne.
We
They
were
love
watching
Sharon Osbourne.
We were watching the Grammys, and first of all, why were we doing that? Grammys suck. But they did like Post Malone.
You
and
love Bruno Mars,
dude. Don't even get me. They had the fucking Post Malone, Duff McKagan, and Slash, and the fucking Chad drummer guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just
Oh,
the
hell
old,
yeah.
just the dinosaurs of rock. with Post Malone doing War Pigs. Honestly, it wasn't terrible, but they were cutting to Sharon Osbourne and the kids in the crowd. Yikes! Is all
Oh yeah, dude. I know. I saw a couple clips of that. Hey, I'm a big Ozzy fan. I don't know, man.
But anyway,
all we got to say to the Osbournes: relax, all right? Just relax a little.
Hey,
relax. Ease off. Anyway,
stop calling Josh.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Leave me alone. Number
Josh,
one.
you piece of shit wanker. Josh.
Somebody snuck into my room and called Josh on my phone.
Who the fuck called?
Ozzy, I told you to get Josh out of your phone.
I just want to hang out with him.
I just want to hang out.
He's
with
just a
Josh.
nice guy. He's a nice bloke.
Dad,
He's a big face.
Dad,
so much
Josh is
bigger
back
than his
again,
other
Dad.
podcast mates.
I'm just hanging around.
Dad, you're not gonna believe who Kelly was with. She was with Josh again.
No, I wasn't.
Wait, I tell you, stop acting like that, you bad kids.
You need to stop hanging.
Oh, hi, Mr. Osborne. It's me, Josh. Thanks for letting me hang out at your house.
Oh, jeez. You guys have lollipops here?
When I was like sophomore in high school, I was like hanging out with some of my friends, and I was genuinely like I joke about like my Ned Flanders like presentation. In high school, I definitely was like I was afraid to do bad stuff, and it showed. So like. It's just my vibe and my aura. One time I went out with my friends and I was like, okay, I'm going to do like, if they do bad stuff, I'm not going to like go home.
You had to hype yourself up.
I did. Very much so.
If they do any bad stuff, I'm out of here.
We went into so this was legitimately, truly, I mean, it's what I would say to myself. So like we went out in the forest preserve and they like lit a fucking fire. There's like an old couch out there. I think we like lit it on fire, or we like lit a small fire, and I was freaked out. My fucking anxiety was fucking going nuts.
Damn, dude.
We get home and we're in my buddy's like basement like bedroom, and his mom comes walking downstairs and is like, "What were you guys doing out there?" And I was like, "Nothing. We didn't do anything." The guy's like, "Nothing, Mom. We didn't do anything." And she's like, "Cahill." And I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, fucking don't say fucking anything. Don't look around. Don't do nothing.
Oh, dude, you snitched on your friend.
I didn't say anything. I was like, I don't know. And I was just like, but I just get picked on as like the fucking, he'll tell me the truth. The fucking pussy. There's the pussy.
He's going to break.
Even the parents knew. There's the snitch.
Dude, there's no... I'm the same way. I get it.
I
just hope they don't call on me because
Yes.
Dude, I fold under zero pressure.
Josh, it's me, Sharon Osbourne. Did
But-
you start the fire?
You like a
Did you pull a Billy Joel?
The anarchist.
Now, did I snitch? No. Did I later have a panic attack and ask my dad to take me out to the forest preserve and see if the fire was still going? Yes.
Was it still going?
No.
Okay,
And my
that's
dad was
cool.
like, look.
Oh, you did tell your dad?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't get in trouble, but he was like, look, just calm down. Like, it's fine. Like, I think he just saw how fucking freaked out I was. He was just like, it's cool, man.
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we could have hung out when we were kids, dude.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Dude, it is
No.
legitimately like the three little bear. It's like the three bears of like troublemaker.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
Marsh is definitely the worst. I was like, okay, I wasn't really that bad. And then Josh is the least.
That was a real
I
Bart
was just-
Simpson, dude.
That does make sense. That
Just
does
too
make sense.
scared
muscles of this
to
guy.
do anything bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
I
know.
get that.
But speaking of bad boys,
Oh, yeah. The Saints,
MacManus
the
brothers. They
Those are
killed-
actually, they'd get you into trouble when you were a kid.
They
for
kill
sure.
this hitman guy too easily. Rocco kind of freaks out. El Douche comes. And like I said, they do fucking, these guys are the saints of goodism, and they fucking kidnapped that woman and fucking forced her to enter in
Oh,
that
yeah.
car.
That part
That sucked.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's up there with what
She's
the
an innocent
fucking
bystander.
groping that stripper. It sucks, man.
That does kind of make them.
It makes them
bad
awful.
guys.
Yeah.
in a
it
way.
does.
Because
Why
again,
didn't they just like literally just wait outside until those guys left the building?
or if you're gonna like make them the best guys in the world, have Rocco be like, we're gonna fucking kidnap her and then tase her. Have them be like, we're not gonna do that, and then like very nicely ask her like, hey, can you open the door for us?
Yeah, they are the Saints.
Like, it's like,
Or we'll fucking shoot ya.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? She married a mafia man, so that means she's bad too.
Oh, that's true. Carmela Soprano, you're next.
Pound, are you running a poker game with your hitman buddy downstairs? Why don't you get off my back?
And they come up and they like this is where there was a firefight.
The best part
happens.
of this entire movie.
Willem Dafoe's fucking going fucking insane in this fucking flashback, man. He is. Now, I will say, they should have not done the flashback with the Peep Show. I do like how they did the flashback with this, where he's like walking with them.
It's awesome.
And
that part is cool.
I think it's cool because he kind of knows them to the point where he is like able to literally like fucking reconstruct it with them. I thought that was cool. What I did think was funny and fun, but not good filmmaking necessarily, is how fucking unhinged he gets when he's like, they fucking got away with it. I can't believe it. And he's like tearing up shrubs and shit. I was like, you're not.
Dude, I love his freak out scene.
I love
so
it.
Great.
I love it. It's just like, where did that come from? Like,
throw that up for everybody.
So Marsh says he loves that shootout. You said it was a top 10 shootout in cinema history.
And yeah, I'm not. And you know what? You know what, Josh? I'm not afraid.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to say it anymore.
I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. That's Marsh in an airport.
I am willing to let you have that.
DJ Marsh.
I think it's so. It's